It's hype time, ladies and gentlemen. Hype time. 9 seconds. That's right, guys. We actually transitioned. We're ready to go today. Just given all of the weirdness from yesterday, truth be told, so Trevor, Trevor's in the house.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, Trevor's in the house. We got Trevor. And on top of that, we're ready to go because I had everything set up, and then due to that just massive technical difficulty, it was oh, I guess I'm not streaming today. So anyway, it was all ready to go. We got ahead. I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes going, I've forgotten something. And I know I probably still did. I know I've probably still forgotten something. Something isn't set up all the way, but I was legit concerned about what I could do. But you know what I should do right now is I should go ahead and hit record because we do need to do that. So we're going to do that again. Anyway, guys, welcome to Robeytech. I am your host, Justin Roby. This is a show dedicated to PC building, tech news, tech deals, hanging out with Trevor, dad jokes, tech dad, hashtag tech dad, all that sort of stuff. We got a lot going on there. Everybody loves the shirt. Yeah, I wore a different shirt today. I'm not wearing a jersey today.
No
it's
jersey.
Cash Thursday. Cash Thursday. I'm ready to go.
Get a jersey.
Whoa, hey, we already got Hype Train going. I should let you guys know for Hype Train. So we got a new giveaway for Hype Train. If we get Hype Train on both, so that means if we get to level 5 2 times a day, we're gonna give away the Seagate 4TB expansion HD. So yeah, that's a nice little $129 thing that we're giving away today.
120?
So it's up to Twitch, 120. If you get this up, so in other words, the way this works, the way that this basically works, is that if bits, subs, all that sort of stuff go in there, ultimately get the hype up. If we get to level 5 hype, then we activate. You get a bunch of emojis. Oh my gosh, I've just spaced on what they're called. Emotes. My gosh, my mind is already mush. You get a bunch of emotes, and then the other thing too is that if we get it twice, then we'll give away this 4TB Seagate expansion drive, which everybody really super loves. So there's some pretty awesome stuff going up there. Yeah, there's going to be. The giveaway hasn't started yet, but there will be giveaways, and I'll go into all that stuff. But you guys already started the Hype Train right away, so I had to get going and let you guys know what was going on for the Hype Train. So we got to get to level 5. We got the giveaway is Western Europe, UK, Canada, and North America basically is the giveaway. So yeah, if you're there, you're good to go. The PC that we're doing we're not giving away. You still have the giveaway that we are doing for the Intel Gamer Days PC, which you'll see links for all that sort of stuff. So we got a lot of stuff that we're giving away, and I'll go through all the giveaways. But let me go through the details and go through the rest of what's going on, because we jumped through the whole intro and now everything it's already hyped and everything's crazy already. This show happens typically every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday starting at 6:30 p.m. Unfortunately, we weren't able to stream yesterday, but we're back with a vengeance today. Back with a vengeance.
With a vengeance.
Mad vengeance. And you guys it's right now you guys have forgotten all the, thank you for the tip, the $10 tip, dude. That's awesome. Now you guys are already back with a vengeance and already starting that, oh, that's Hockey. Hockey is one of my new commissions. He's just we're doing a commission right now for Hockey. That's Hockey. Oh. He's actually going to be doing a build in 2 weeks. So Welcome, Hockey. Welcome to the Robeytech family. It's an exclusive club, but it's growing. It's growing in terms of the amount of people who are building. But yeah, we got a lot going on. We're going to get to this level 30 hype. The show, if you are new to the show, do we have any new folks? There's already 440 people here. So do we have any new folks? Let's get some raised hands, some hand raising, if you're sure. Number one. You did not wear deodorant today. I can smell it from here. Oh my gosh, dude. Just kidding. No, he smells fine. No. There you go, Dylan. We got some. Twitch is broken. What do you mean Twitch is broken? People are saying Twitch is broken. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so lots of new folks. It's awesome. Lots of new folks. Welcome. We got some new folks in here. Thank you very much for hanging out. If you do not know what's going on, this show is live, so if you're on YouTube and you're watching the VOD later on, or if you're on Twitch watching the VOD, this show is live, which means I make mistakes. I drop PC parts like i9 10900K, i9 9900Ks. I drop things. I have a good time. Sometimes I make mistakes. We all learn together, but we usually build a PC every time, and it's a learning experience for everybody. And the main thing is that we
also eat thermal paste.
And I eat. No, that's not a trend we're going to start. I have eaten thermal paste, but we're not going to continue the trend of doing more thermal paste stuff.
My bad.
But yeah, we have a lot of fun on the show. It's a lot of cool stuff to hang out. That's kind of the gist of it. I stream to both Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, so it's not. So just because of that, Every way I interact is different. On Twitch, we have the bot, and it does a lot of things. Over on YouTube, you can check out the description, all that sort of jazz. So there's a lot of things that you can kind of get to. Facebook, unfortunately, you just hang out, but I love the 5 or 6 people who always hang out on Facebook like every time. Our Facebook faithful, the Facebook faithful, the FFs. And I love them, right? Like they're always here, they're always hanging out. So thank you for all those bits, guys. Let's if you want to know how to support me, there's a couple ways. We're still waiting for the paid subs on YouTube. It's still coming. We're still waiting for YouTube to approve it. Over on Twitch, you can just hit that follow button, or you can hit that sub button. We got a big month coming up. We got September is around the corner. September. So thank you for all those subs, but we got even more coming up with get prepared for September. September starting thanks to Capital One in just a couple days, apparently. Yeah, Capital One is sponsoring September. So not my September. That's like all of Twitch September. So we got some big, we got some big stuff going on there. So thank you very much for all that sort of stuff. Let's talk about what's going on the show today. We're going to be building, and we've been trying to build this now for 2 weeks, the 1K Intel build. This is the build that is meant, maybe this has been like AMD trying to like keep us from doing this. I know that's not true. AMD is very kind. They're a big friend of the show. They've done a lot of support. But this is the Intel 10400, the $1,000 basically gaming beast of a PC is the rumor, right? Because if you look at the comparison between the i5-10400 and the Ryzen 7 3700X for gaming, they are on par. And the Ryzen 7 is $289 and the i5 is $184. So it's literally a $100 difference. So you're talking about getting better gaming performance from a less expensive machine. So where I didn't have to spend $100, where I usually might see like I'll put like a 2060, I was able to put a 2060 KO Ultra in there, which is a 2070 die, and have some fun with that. So should be awesome. And we'll be showing that up. I don't show overclocking mostly because you can't overclock a 10400. It's not a K model, so there's no overclocking on this one anyway. So you can't overclock a 10400. Now, if you're talking about does a Ryzen 7 3700X overclock outperform a 10400? Absolutely. You do have some headroom on a Ryzen to overclock, but then again, that's what you're like. You are paying $100+. You should be able to do something like that. So it's a 10400. So that's the thing that's crazy about this. And you guys can see all that stuff if you're looking at YouTube, you can see all the parts down below if you want to check them out. We'll walk through the parts a little later on. If you're over on Twitch, you'll see that stuff kind of show up over time and go from there. Guys, I want to take a moment, take a break. We have 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, and we are 91% away from the level 4 hype train. And we still have to get through level 5. So I want to make sure, thank you very much, Medic, who's the build for tomorrow. Right? Yeah, Medic is the build for tomorrow. We're building his PC tomorrow. Guys, we need to see that stuff. I want to give this away. I want to give this thing away. I don't want it to die right at the beginning. So let's get some gifted subs up in the house. Let's unlock some $50 Newegg gift cards. Let's do all that sort of stuff because that's what we got to do. And if you're over on, and remember, you get your free Prime sub. If you're over on YouTube and you're going, how do I help unlock this giveaway? Go over to twitch.tv/Robeytech and use your free Prime sub. We got 1 minute and 56 seconds left, guys. There we go. 10 tier 1 subs. Epiphany. There he is right there for the win. The question is Jaffa is going to come back because he hates not being number 1. So we'll have to see if he comes back on tomorrow and is all like, I'm going to be number 1. So there we go. Now we're at level 4. I think that's going to get us pretty close to level 5. But expect. Oh, you see, Browser Monkey says expect subs real soon, dude. Hey, you got to save. Everybody's saving for that 3000 series NVIDIA. We're like in 2000. So NVIDIA's been doing like the ultimate countdown for 3000, and today was 2015, which means we are 5 days away from the announce of 3000 series. So we're getting super close, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. So I'm pretty excited about that because I've seen, like, as somebody who, like, we have a lot of affiliate links and stuff like that. So, okay, well, there we go. We don't have to worry about it. Oh, we're good. 212%. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, guys,
we're good. You unlocked it. We only have to do it one more time, and then we'll give away this sim. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. But I know a lot of people are excited about 3000 Ryzen. I've seen, the thing is because 3000's Ryzen, like, I have, like, people like Hockey and these guys who are, like, Hockey, I have, like, 3 commissions. And I have the money, and they're just, like, the moment they go on sale, like, I'm just pre-ordering those cards, right? Because it's like I'm out of room for. I'm literally. I think I've got like 1 slot left for the month of September. Outside of that, every other day is booked. And some of these are 3000 series NVIDIA cards. So I'm there day one, popping that pre-order. Plus, I have to get all of my own, right? So it's gonna be crazy. Now, people are asking, am I gonna review them? Yes. I will definitely be reviewing 3000 series NVIDIA cards, but I do not, my daughter's calling and I'm declining. I do not,
Shut down.
I do not do graphic card reviews. I mean, to be honest, there's just people like Hardware Unbox and those guys who do it. What I do is I will show you builds and we'll play games and we'll do all that sort of stuff. So again, we'll do some live benchmarking here on the show. We'll throw in 3000 versus 2080 and all that sort, and do it all for you so you guys can make informed decisions versus me just going and doing another canned one with a bunch of other ones. So there should be some good stuff. Don't worry, we have some good stuff going on here. Let's talk about giveaways because we haven't really covered that yet. So right now we're literally 5 subs away from so no matter what, we give away a $25 Newegg gift card. That's like the base level. We give away $25 Newegg gift card. We give away 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which Wasteland 3 comes out tonight, and Flight Sim is out. All of those are in Game Pass Ultimate for PC. So that comes out, and then we also give away another one when the PC posts. So no matter what, those are the 3 like core giveaways we give away every week. Now, the $25 Newegg gift card, the more subs that we get, that upgrades over time. So it becomes a $50 Newegg gift card, then a $100 Newegg. What's up? Oh, $5. Did we get $5?
That's for the girl? Someone's asking a question.
Oh, what was the question? Oh, we're getting texts and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so okay. Now, anyway, so if we get to 60 subs, it becomes a $100 Newegg gift card. If we get to 100 subs, then it becomes people get to choose a 32 gig kit of RAM that's worth $150. So that's the 100. If we get to 150, it becomes a 2060 KO. If we get to 300 subs, it becomes a 2080 Super. So that's how the giveaways go. Every show, we can go all the way up to a 2080 Super, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be giving away some 2080 Supers when we get to September. So that's how that giveaway works. And then again, you still have for YouTube, if we get to 500 likes, we give a 1 year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. And if we get to both hype trains, which we've already unlocked one, then we're going to give away this 4 terabyte expansion from Seagate. So that's how it goes. So again, what about Titan? If Titan is 1,000 subs, we get 1,000 subs in a single stream, we will give away an RTX Titan. And it sits here in the back, ready. This is the giveaway Titan. It's just sitting there. So this is it. I have it. It's ready to go. And I just got it Tuesday. Oh yeah, people are getting their gifts. Yeah, things are still coming out. I usually ship them all out around the end of the month. So there it is. There's only a 3080. Yeah, there you go, RAM. So again, if we get to 100 subs, which we have done almost every time. Almost every time we'll get 100 subs, then we'll give away a RAM. So it's going on there. There we go. Thank you very much for all that sort of stuff.
I've built 2 PCs to Nami.
You didn't win a 2080 Super Browser Monkey. Did he? I don't know. Maybe he did. I think there was only one guy, and I couldn't even send it to him because he's in Lima. And I was like, there's like literally rules against sending that stuff. So I was like, okay. So that's where we came up with the new rules for worldwide. Yeah. Okay. So how much vodka is that bottle? Oh yeah, I know. This is how I get through the show. No, that's not true. Okay. So I think that's everything. Is there anything I forgot? Guys, it's gonna be fun. And by the way, I'm loving my shirt. Oh, I did forget something. So something that is new. So we are now an affiliate partner with Lustre. And Lustre is a new shopping tool. Now, they don't do things for PC components, but what I was excited about for them, and you can check the links in the description below. Sorry, it's only on YouTube right now. We'll get them over to Twitch later on. But if you're looking for gaming peripherals or monitors, what this does is this trolls the entire trolls. What is it like? Scours. Yeah, scours the entire internet. Takes all of the reviews, and then what you do is you go to Amazon and it recommends based on reviews across like Windows Central, like all of these review sites, and says here's a number 1 monitor, 2 monitor, 3 monitor, 4 monitor, 5 monitor for every price point. And so there are links down in the description below. Also, if you're on Discord, you go to Help Roby Links. I announced this a little earlier. You can go and check it out. It'll help you shop for things like gaming monitors, gaming mice, mechanical keyboards, and stuff like that. So I have links for all that stuff in the description for YouTube. We'll make one for for Twitch here. I'll do an exclamation point Lustre, whatever it was. That'll help you do that stuff, or you can check it out in Discord. It's really worth checking out. It's another way to help me, but the other thing too is really the reason I was excited is an opportunity to help you find components and feel a little bit more confident about the things that you buy. I use it. It's been pretty cool. I've bought a couple things using it. So if you want to check it out, it's there. It also helps me out. So yeah, there we go from there. So that was the other thing. Giveaways, we've already gone through them. If you want to ask, you can, we'll talk about them throughout the show, but we got those listed all throughout the thing. 665 people. Who's ready to talk about the build? Because this build's going to be pretty fast. This build's going to be pretty fast. What is all that? This is... somebody's just putting all the links. Who made that shirt? So I don't remember where I got this shirt, but I like this shirt. I have 2 of them. And what if you've seen Top Gun, which was supposed to be out already, the Top Gun 2.
Right.
But the second, it's now next year. Too. It says because I was inverted, so that's where this shirt comes from. That's where this is in. So I'm gonna ask a moderator, one of the mods, if you can go into the YouTube description, it says want to buy, and it shows all the Lustre links. If you guys could post those for folks in the 2 chats, just here and there, that would be super awesome. They're down in the description, so I'm asking mods to check that out. Somebody asked dad jokes, and you're right. Like we haven't had one yet, so that's super important. Like we can't not start the show without. Let's do tech dad jokes because there's got to be some really good tech dad jokes. Okay, worst dad jokes. Let's start with this. Worst dad jokes. Horrible dad jokes. Did you? Oh no, I've done that one. I don't play. Okay, here we go. I don't play soccer because I enjoy the sport. I do it just for kicks. Was that not that was a terrible dad joke, right? That was a terrible dad joke, man. Oh man. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Now is not so somebody. I will ask this before we go into the points real quick. Somebody was asking, is now a good time to buy a graphics card? If you are buying a 2060 Super or lower, then it is a completely fine time. The only thing that we're going to see on Monday is the 3070 and above. Everything below that, we're still looking at probably January or earlier. So if you are looking at like $1,000 or $1,500 build, more than likely this is not going to be a problem. In fact, I actually have a really great video that I've already put that talks about whether you should upgrade and when you should look at upgrading. Because the other thing too is, I will also say this. They will be announced on Monday. If they go for pre-order, they will be sold out by that day. And the odds of getting one any point in time after that will be extremely slim because quantities will be very limited. So again, I'm just letting you know, if you are wanting to get a 3000 series graphics card, Monday is probably going to be the only day. They will probably refresh maybe once or twice over the course of the 3 months, and they will sell out instantly. So the shirt is upside down, so you are tripping. You're both. You're doing both. You're tripping and you're both. So, okay, so that is it. Let's talk about the build because we got some stuff to go in there and go over. But before we do that, can we just get 2 subs? This is driving me nuts. We're at 28 at 30. Can we just unlock? The other 2 subs?
Save it for the next hype train.
No, because we're gonna go in there. We just go ahead and get the other couple subs in, and then we'll go to the next. We'll go to the next tier, and instead of going for the $50 Newegg gift card, we'll go towards a $100 Newegg gift card. Let's go. Let's get it done. Come on. Let's just finish it out, guys. Come on. Thank you for the 5 bits. Don't irritate me, Kiltman. Kiltman's like, let's just leave it alone to irritate him.
Yeah.
The hype train said was 30 subs, so is it broke? No, I don't know. Okay, we're at 29. We're at 29, and then on a 3-month streak. Okay, oh, there we go, 30. So thank you, Eternal, and thank you, everybody else. Eternal, you're awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and unlock and go to the next one, and then we can go into the build. What was that? That was a dono. I don't know what dono it was. There was a dono. Was that a dono? Oh, there it is. Hey, Hockey with another $10 donation.
Dang, Hockey.
Thank you, Hockey. Okay, let's go to our sub goal.
Is that like $30 now?
I don't know. I hope he's not paying me for the entire build via subs, via donos. That'd be pretty crazy. Okay, so this is for a $100 Newegg gift card. We're at 60 subs. And we have 30, and this is till 8/30/2020. Okay, there we go. Okay, on to the next tier, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for all those donos and everything else like that. You dropped your pocket. What do you mean I dropped my pocket? What pocket? Oh, okay. He paid the $1,000 via PayPal. Okay. Awesome.
Toby, you dropped your pocket.
What pocket? What
I
pocket?
said Toby.
What pocket did I drop? Okay. So I will also say, sorry, somebody's asking before we go to the build, because I know I said we'll go to the build. If you're looking for third-party cards will not be available for pre-order. They usually delay. They're usually a month or two behind, and so it takes a while for third-party cards to come out. So I do not know. Again, this is just going off of what happened with Turing. We don't know what's going on with Ampere, but usually, historically, only Founders Edition cards will be available. After that, you'll have to wait for third-party cards to come out, and there is a delay. So Jackster, the way that, so somebody's asking, the way that the last giveaway happens, this one, is that giveaway happens at the end. You do not get, like, it doesn't climb, it just gets better. So think of it as like, you start with like, it's like trading up. You guys are trading up for a better giveaway at the end of the stream. So this giveaway that's happening that we just unlocked for the $50 Newegg gift card will not happen until the end, and it will be whatever it is. Usually it's RAM or a GPU. Sometimes it's a $100 Newegg gift card, but it's worth hanging around for. Guys, we want you to hang out, man. This is what it's about. It's about being here, enjoying some, learning some, and having a good time. The giveaways are just going in there. Okay, cool, makes sense. Should be at 32 already. Guys, I will look at the analytics right now. And you are right, it's off. So we'll fix that.
So you made 2 people sub for nothing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so we'll go. I always check this. If people think that stuff's off, I will fix it. Okay, hold on. All widgets. I don't know how this gets off, but it does sometimes. So I can only do what, like, it does what it does. Okay, so there we go.
Okay, Google. Probably a dad joke.
One. And there you go. Okay, now it's caught up.
Clownfish. This tastes funny.
Okay, so we're all good there. Everything is in. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about the build. Let's talk about the build, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and go to
real quick.
Okay, give me a dad joke. He's got a new dad joke. Here we go.
What did one shark say to the other while eating a clownfish?
What did one shark say to the other while eating a clownfish? What's that?
This tastes funny.
That's pretty terrible. That's pretty terrible. That's pretty terrible. Okay, here we go. Let's start with the build. Let's start with the CPU. Like we talked about, this is the i5-10400 right here. Guys, I will let you know that if you're looking at the thumbnail, the parts have changed since the thumbnail. We've made a couple things. One, the MB311, which is part of this case, wasn't available at the time when I first did this build, so it was the MB320, which is the MB311, but with a non-mesh panel. I would definitely recommend the MB311 if you're going to buy this PC. That is a mesh, and it's much better for airflow. So that's the first thing. Second thing is that I forgot when I first built this that this CPU actually does come with a stock cooler. We're going to test it with a stock cooler, but we do have another cooler if you need it. I have a recommendation. It's right here. It's the Hyper 212 Black Edition from Cooler Master if you're looking for something a little bit bigger. But again, because you can't overclock it, and this should be more than fine because we have an all very open airflow case, I'm not overly worried about it, so I'm going to use the stock cooler. So just a little bit of caveats if you're looking at that going, wow, this looks different than what you had originally recommended. So go with the parts that I'm going through, not the parts that are in the picture. Okay, so i5-10400 is the CPU in this case, which is pretty awesome. This is a 6-core, 12-thread CPU. This is not overclockable, but it is $182. It was originally $200. They've already dropped it down to $182. It's sitting at 2.9 gigahertz. And then from a gaming perspective, this is actually supposed to be on par from a just gaming performance perspective as a Ryzen 7 3700X. But we're going to test that. We're not for sure. We don't know for sure, but we're going to see in our testing today. So there's that. That's the CPU. For the GPU to go with it, because we had some extra money, we went with the Ryzen 7. Sorry, the Ryzen 7. the GeForce RTX 2060 KO Ultra. So the KO Ultra is the higher end of the KO. I always recommend the KO. The KO Ultra is actually the higher end. This is the higher bend of the GPUs. Again, understanding the KO Ultra, the thing that you think about is this is the 2070s and 2080s that did not make it from a binning perspective. Basically, EVGA bought them all and then stuck them in their KOs. Now, when you compare this, a lot of people say, well, Roby, why not a 5700 XT or even a 5600, which actually does, from a gaming standpoint, perform better than a 2060. The problem is that you miss RTX, which a lot of people care about, and with next gen consoles coming out, RTX ray tracing will mean a whole lot more. The second thing is that because I always want to provide for streaming and in-vec encoding is so important, that's why I choose NVIDIA. The third thing is that when you play games like Dota, League of Legends, it doesn't matter if you have a more powerful card, because more games are tuned for NVIDIA, they have a tendency to perform. So if you're going to play any legacy titles or older legacy titles, then NVIDIA always performs better than AMD. So those are my reasons. I have yet, it's not to say that I don't like AMDs. I do have 5700 XTs in in a lot of my small form factor PCs, but again, it's really hard for me to recommend them just given some of those things. I hope, like everything's happened with AMD and processors, that will become a whole lot easier as we get further along in the GPU market, specifically given we're so close to the release of Big Navi, and hopefully that'll make things better. Specifically given that both the PS5 and the Xbox Series X are both running AMD processors, which means hopefully we'll see more games, especially these high-end PC ports, that will be better optimized for AMD, making it a lot easier to recommend. So I have faith. AMD's in. We're huge fans of AMD. They actually said congratulations to me when I did the thing. So AMD is awesome. We follow them. I love AMD. I use a lot of their stuff. I will continue to love them. So that's why I just want to give you an update on that. I like to give you notes. Yeah, congratulations, because Fantex put me in a quote. Like, I've started getting quoted for reviews and stuff like that, so Fantex will put me in a quote, and their AMD is like, "We love you," and I'm like, "Oh, thanks." I love you. Stop it! No, keep going. Stop it! No, I'm just kidding. No, that's not. I didn't do that at all.
Yeah, you did.
So anyway, that's what happened there. A lot of people are asking me what the prices are. I don't know. I don't guys. I can guess, but I've heard that he basically sits on stage and he can be determining prices all the way before he goes on stage. So we will find out on Monday. It's so close. It's so close. KO Ultra is apparently the KO. So the 2060 Super is apparently a still better performer. So that's going from there. For RAM, I love these kits. And again, this is like I've done so many just high-end builds as of late. To go back and do something a little bit more reasonable is a lot of fun. This is the Corsair Vengeance LPX 16 gigabytes of RAM. And so this is at 3200 megahertz. It's XMP, so we should be more than good enough in terms of running it at 3200 megahertz, and you're still going to get that extra boost speed, which at 1080p actually does matter. This should be, and we may taste this. We may taste this. I guess I'm thinking about thermal paste. I'm hungry again. Huh? We may test this on a later show to see how this PC does at 1440p. So again, we'll have to give this a go and check that out later. So there's a RAM. For motherboard. And it's funny. I almost threw this in a different board, but I was like, hey, I want to be the same. So we're going to use the same one that I recommend. This is the Prime Z490M from ASRock. It's 1200 watt. It's a 1200 watt. 12 LGA 1200 socket.
Just breathe. Yeah,
just breathe. It's an LGA 1200 socket. In terms of phase and all that sort of stuff. It's actually a fairly loaded. It's still a base level Z490. It's still got, I'm trying to see what the phase power is. I forgot to look that up in the thing. I mean, but you're looking at it, looks like what, 5 by 8, so it's like a 12 phase. It looks like 12 phase maybe. I'd have to look it up. I cannot find it on the back here. I want to see what it is. Phase power. What's your phase? What's the phase power? I love ASRock boards. I've had a really good time with them. I've always been a fan. And so it'll be good to check this out. And given we can't overclock it, it doesn't really matter a whole lot. So there's that option. It's more than enough power and more than enough board for an i5-10400. Okay. Let's see. That was that. We're gonna get out of that. We're gonna go back to here. Okay. So for M.2, we recommend a Crucial because we want to play games right away. We're actually going to be throwing an Intel and M.2 in there because it's already got the OS on it and all that sort of stuff. So we're already fully loaded. But the Crucial P1 being at $104, really, really good deal. So if you're looking at this, and this is sub $1,000 now, going from there. What's up, buddy?
If you don't have an M.2 drive, is it worth getting?
Yes, I would say, yeah, M.2 is M.2 is just in terms of the read-write speed, even over like a typical physical SATA drive, are much faster, especially for read-write access and stuff like that. So yes, it is recommending. In fact, both the Series X and the PS5 both use M.2 for their storage solutions. For power, We're using the EVGA 650 B5. It's an 80 plus bronze certified, fully modular. It's again, really have used a lot of EVGA recently. Nice, really easy price at 89 bucks. 650 watts is more than enough power. And it should be more than capable of powering our little beast of a PC. And then of course, finally, and we'll show this off a little bit later, we've got the Cooler Master MB311. Honestly, let me tell you this, on cases, Cooler Master's been kind of killing it this year. Between the TD500 and now the MB311, these are rated as some of the best airflow cases that have come out, and especially this case, and it is micro ATX, so that's the other thing too, I forgot to let you know, this is a small form factor, so this is gonna be a small build, but for what is essentially 60 bucks, for what you get in this, is actually really awesome. Includes 2 RGB fans, we're gonna throw in a fan in the back, but all in all, pretty awesome for the build and all that sort of stuff. It's ASRock. The motherboard is ASRock, not Asus. The Asus, so I had an Aorus in the picture, but I went to ASRock because it was cheaper. So yeah, it should be nice little small build and go from there. So anyway, that's all the parts, guys. That's all the parts. What's up?
You sure?
What am I sure what?
That the motherboard's ASRock?
Oh, sorry. You're right. Sorry, it's Asus.
I was like, I could have sworn.
My gosh, Roby, it's Asus. My gosh, wow, I'm on fire. It's Asus. It's an Asus board, not ASRock. Wow, that was a brain fart. There we go. So the motherboard is the Asus Prime Z490M. I don't know where I got ASRock from. The thing that's so crazy about this particular board is that I've used this version on the X570. I like the Prime boards. They're usually at the lower end, but for the most part, they have it where it counts. We'll have more than enough support for basically anything that we need. And so yeah, I'm not confused at all. Just straight up, just I can already see it's just gonna be all over the place. Yeah, so you can own that. I need some coffee. I'm just gonna start drinking some vodka right now.
ASRock is on your Newegg list.
Is that what is ASRock's on my Newegg list? Did I really just put, like, did I not even buy the right board? This is a micro, yeah. Okay, so this is not even the board that I wanted to buy. But you can get this one. How much is the Z490? Okay, we're gonna fix that right now. How much is the Z490 Prime? M Plus. I didn't even buy the right board. Man, I am on fire today.
That's the wrong board.
Yeah, it's not even the right board.
It says AMD.
No, it is. It's a Z490.
Oh.
You're on, what? That's wrong.
Sorry, right there it says AMD.
It says
on the bottom.
Crossfire. In other words, it supports Crossfire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not the, yeah, it's just Crossfire. This is the right one. Okay, so I'm on fire. I'm nailing it today. That's because I've freaking shifted parts on this build like 3 times as I've done this.
Did I not tell you to double check?
I know, and I did. I checked that we have a motherboard, but I didn't check that it was the right one. So, so I want to look at this. Let me see how much this is. Z490M Plus, and we'll update that real quick because I want this to be right. Yeah, so it's like $10 more. So yeah, it's still $1,000, and it's shipped by Newegg. So let me update that real quick, guys. We're gonna update the.
I told him, guys,
the site and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I knew I was gonna miss something. This was going too perfect.
I said,
Roby, this is going too perfect.
Double check.
It's going too perfect. Z490M.
He already did. He's like, okay.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so at least it's micro ATX, because that would have been terrible. Because then I would have been like, what am I gonna do when they come for me?
I'm not the one who caught it. Someone else caught it, and I just relayed because I'm here to read chat.
Okay, all wish lists. Hold on one sec, guys. We're gonna get this fixed. It's gonna be right. We're gonna make sure it's right.
So it's because of you guys. You guys brought it to the attention of us.
Roby not doing things the way he's supposed to. Z490M. Bum 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 bum. It's actually, I think it's actually might actually even be less expensive. There we go. Okay, so there's the right board.
Good job, chat.
The right board is there. This is why, like, I'm okay. I'm okay with being wrong. I'm okay with making a mistake. There we go. So it's $976 now, still under $1,000. We're going to just quickly, real quick. I am on. Yeah, we're gonna real quick fix the description because the luckily everything else will be right. Like all of the stuff that's going in there will be right, but this is we're gonna fix. So we're gonna fix the description real quick. This is the Asus Prime Z490. Z490 Plus. Where is it? Motherboard. There we go. And now we're gonna fix it on here so you guys have the right link.
From where I'm sitting, I can't read the whole box. All I see is AMD in bold letters. I was like,
it is not an
board.
AMD board. That is definitely not true.
So that is my bad.
Yeah, that is not. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. That would have been terrible. It's like, oh well, we were gonna do this build. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow night because I didn't even get the right. I didn't even like buy the right parts. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Okay. Okay, guys, the link in the descriptions will be fixed in just a second. So we're just fixing those real quick. I want to make sure it's right? Like, because if somebody wants to go and buy this, like, it's worth buying. If we're correct, so we'll find out here real quick. Okay, here we go. So that's that, and then it was an Asus. I don't even know how did I do this? I bought it right. I thought I bought it right off my own wish list. So I guess secretly I was like, Roby, you really want Asus on this? Okay, there we go. Saving that. Okay, now the links are all right. Everything is good. Everything is fine. We will pretend that did not happen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything's fine. Everything was, yeah, I don't know. Everything was good. Yeah, it was. Hey, so did I happen to mention the motherboard for this build is the Asus Prime Z490 Plus.
Can you tell me something about that?
Yeah, this board is really, really incredible, yeah, you should get it. I would not recommend an ASRock if you were thinking about it. I would recommend this one instead because no, I'm just kidding. ASRock's awesome too. Anyway, guys, updated. Thank you for catching it. Thank you for doing that. I apologize again. Either one, if you got that ASRock board or if you got this board, both of them are great. But we're gonna go with the Asus. So there it goes, like that.
Yeah, because
it's a good looking board. It's a good looking board. It's a good looking board. There you go. Okay, yeah, so that's it. That's the whole build. Maybe we should build it. I don't know what else. Given how well things are going right now, I'm not sure how well this build's gonna go. Not sure at all.
Post?
Yeah, the ASRock build. I know it's an ASRock build. Yeah, Bernie, I built your PC, so we definitely know what's going on there. Oh, I'm gonna put it. Yeah, will it post? That's the question. Given everything else that's going on today, will it even post? Will Roby post? I mean, that's like the thing is, am I gonna reboot? That's the question. We don't even know anymore.
We might need to reboot.
We might need to reboot Roby.
You know what it is, guys? It's because he's not wearing a jersey.
Yeah, this is what I get. I listen to feedback that people are like, you always wear the same jerseys, and then I put on a T-shirt and everybody's like, what is going on? You are burned. You even have your shirt backwards. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I know. I deserve that. I deserve that punishment. I should just go into a room and just cancel this whole thing.
Don't reboot, do barrel roll.
Yeah, just stand on your head so everybody can read your shirt correctly. Okay. The shirt says because I was inverted. It's from Top Gun. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get some build hype in the channel. Okay, first and foremost, everybody stand up. Everybody, this is what we do. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Okay. Center your focus in. We're gonna get our build. We're gonna get the build gods. You can see Tech Jesus, Steve just looking over us from Gamers Nexus. You were preparing to have that moment. We're gonna get the good vibes going. The dad jokes are starting to flow. Everybody just kind of take that moment because we're gonna build a PC today. It's gonna post. We're gonna have some fun playing a little bit of games. Let's get some hype in the channel. Let's get this going, guys. Woo! Good. He's standing up. We got a couple people standing up. But that's the way it is. Okay, let's start with this board right here. This is the ASRock. Just kidding. No.
Here we go.
Here we go again. Okay, here we go. Let's get it going. Where is my... Oh, there it is. Hey, by the way, this works now. So I was a little worried. Last time our Zoom stopped working.
Uh-oh.
But now it works now. So there we go. So there it is.
What'd you do to it?
I don't know. It just stopped working. I think I just need to turn it off and turn it back on again. So, oh, wow. This the motherboard's actually sealed. Oh, that's because they mailed it to me that way. Where is... Whoops, see?
Whoa.
I caught that.
Yeah, they don't want the motherboard disappearing.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, I didn't even get my motherboard. So
there's an empty box for you.
There's an empty box. Okay, there we go. Opening it up. Thank you very much for the subs, guys. All that sort of stuff. Okay, I do give. Oh, so somebody's asking, do you give away full PCs? We actually have a full PC that we're giving away right now. Those links you can check down in the description below, or our mods have that link going there. We're giving away the Intel Gamer Days PC. We give away a PC every month. So this month we're giving away that one. Last month we gave away the 2K NZXT build. Next month we're giving away, I have a PC sitting in there. What PC have we not given away? I have a PC that huh?
Minecraft.
Oh yeah, we have the Minecraft. Yeah, that's right. We have the Minecraft Dungeons PC. We haven't even given away yet. So we have the Minecraft Dungeons PC that's coming up. So we have all that stuff that's coming in there, and those giveaways are those PC giveaways are still have yet to happen. So thank you very much for that. I forgot about the Minecraft Dungeons one. So we have all sorts of things. We do give away a full PC every month here on the channel in partnership with Newegg. So. And those are available up on Gleam. The giveaways that we talk about that are happen on here is we're going to do a giveaway about halfway through the build. That's for Xbox Game Pass, which you could play Wasteland tonight or this weekend when Blondie hands it out. That's not to say that you'll get the thing, but you'll be able to play Wasteland or the new Dotenod game or Flight Sim. So those are all going to be out. And then we'll give another one when the build posts, and then we have all of the other giveaways that happen at the end of the stream. So lots of stuff that you can do and earn and get from going there.
So my problem is I get stuck on one game and I just keep playing that one game.
Somebody asked, sorry, say that one more time?
My problem is I get stuck on one game. I keep playing it till I get bored of that game. Usually happens with like Call of Duty and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
but then I miss out on other games.
Yeah, because some games go out and leave Game Pass. Somebody's asking if you win the PC, if you have to pay for shipping. No, you do not have to pay for shipping. The only thing you got to worry about is the tax implications that come with winning a $5,000 PC. So there is tax implications. You have to get a 1099. Okay, so this is our motherboard. We always like to do the tour. We're gonna do it with Kremik Man today. We're not gonna use the knife, we're gonna use Kremik Man.
Oh.
Ooh, we're gonna use Kremik Man. Okay, so let's zoom in real quick and we'll walk you guys through this board so you guys can get like a gander at the different stuff. Okay, so right here, this is our socket. This is LGA 1200 this time. So the last Intel build we did was actually a 9th gen, which was LGA 115X. This is LGA 1200. The one thing I will say is a lot of people, I do get this question quite a bit times, is like, hey, given that they've updated the socket, do I have to worry about if I install a cooler or anything like that? If there's a problem, now that they've upgraded. No, it's still the same in terms of installation for your AIOs. All of your stuff is backwards compatible. The only thing is you can't stick like a 9th gen or 8th gen Intel into this socket. So that's the only thing from a difference there. Over here to the right, these are your DIMM slots. These are for memory. We got 4 here. They're actually different color. This is something I've noticed a lot more with ASUS. The dark gray is the black is one channel. The dark gray is a second channel. The pair together, one black, one gray equals channel 1. The second black, the second gray equals channel 2. So this is A1, A2, B1, B2. You have to put one either together. So you have to have one in this case, if you want to activate dual channel, you have to stick it in A2 and B2 to activate D channel. Dual channel, if you had 4, then you'd stick it in A1, A2, B1, and B2. Because we're only using 2 sticks, you'll see me install that to activate dual channel. You do not stick them next to each other, then you'll only have single channel. You won't be getting the full power of your RAM. So that's just something that's pretty important. What's up?
Shouldn't follow the video of the Verge. Putting them right next.
Yeah, don't follow the Verge. Yeah, don't do any of that stuff. Like
do you have any
we're actually gonna tell you going there.
tweezers?
So yeah, we're not gonna. Don't do that. Don't follow the Verge. Okay. Up here in the top left, these are EPS CPU power connectors. You only need, and you will see me only use, you only need the 8-pin. The 4-pin is usually in addition for doing what's called extreme overclocking, like for instance LN overclocking. But because we can't overclock, we're not going to be using that. Right here, these are our CPU and AIO fan headers. So these are fan headers. The one that we care about is the one that's on the top, which is our CPU one. That's where we're going to connect our header. Our CPU header, so that way it knows that there's a fan involved. This right here is your motherboard power. You have 2 USB 3.2 right here, or USB 3. SATA connections right here. You've got 4. This is your front panel connection right here. This actually has TPM. TPM is a security measure, so if you're going to do stuff like BitLocker or encrypt your files, this is where your TPM chip would go. We have an additional SATA connection here. We have 2 more fan headers for a total of 5. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 fan headers on the board. You've got 2 USB 2. You've got an RGB, an addressable RGB header, and then you've got your HD audio over here to the left. You've got 2 by 16 and a by 8 PCI slot. You've got 2 by 1s, plus you've got 2 additional M.2. So you've got a 1 and 2. Now remember, on Z490, none of these are PCIe Gen 4. Some do support PCIe Gen 4, but because Intel doesn't support PCIe Gen 4, sticking a PCIe Gen 4 M.2 into this is not going to help you at all. So Yeah. So yeah, that's all the stuff that's going on from here. That's what's happening. That's the motherboard in a glance. I like to go through this. Some people don't know, so some people like to learn, and that's where we go from here. But let's get our CPU out and go from there. Here we go. Time to start putting stuff together. Let's do it. You do not have to be a U.S. resident to join the. You do have to be a U.S. resident to join the PC giveaway. That is definitely true. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm excited. Boom. We've opened an Intel. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, open it up. Open it. Trying to take good care of the box. The PC giveaway, you guys you'll see links for that stuff, guys. Okay, so like I said, a couple things about this. This actually does include a stock cooler. You can actually see that stock cooler right there. It's not crazy, but it's going to be more than capable given that we're using a high airflow case for what we're going to do today. If you want to upgrade, I'll have a recommendation. I'll put it in there. We've got a Hyper 212. It's about a $30 cooler if you wanted to do something a little bit nicer. We're going to go ahead and open this up. I have not installed this before, so there's some new here as we get that up. Henry Hall, thank you for the sub. So there is our cooler right there. And it actually does have pre-applied thermal paste already. And this just it looks like it just clips on. Yeah, it's pretty simple in terms of your cooler. So we'll be trying that and see what our thermals are like, and then go from there. And then here is our CPU right here. It's all locked in here. So the way this works is there's a little, so you guys can see, there's a little latch in here that comes out. There you go. And then this comes out of the plastic. So a little bit harder to open than typical. And I'm not going to throw this away because I'm going to obviously be taking this PC apart later because we might use these for benchmarking or something else later. So we're going to get that all put back together.
Ooh, we're already at 300 likes on YouTube.
Dude, 300 likes on YouTube. People want to get that giveaway. Okay, let's get this back in here. This is all like wacky. Okay.
Emotion, sometimes.
There we go. Okay, so there's our box ready to go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is when you're gonna install your CPU, your CPU, all you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the top left, you're gonna open this up, you're gonna try very hard not to have it shoot out like a gun, just like,
Did that happen last time?
Huh? No, we did we do that? Have we done that yet? No, we haven't. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab, there's our little, look at it, beautiful i5, there it is, 10400 right there. You're gonna grab it from the side, just pull it out like that. And then a couple things, just remember about when you're doing, when you're touching these things, you don't wanna lick the pens. We have yet to do it.
But you can use it as a brush.
But no, you shouldn't use it as a brush. You shouldn't use it as a mirror to hunt Medusa. Like, that's not a thing you shouldn't do it for. You shouldn't use it as a shield against mini pygmies. All in all, like, there's just lots of things you shouldn't do. Now, the one thing I will let you know is that the way this works is we're gonna go ahead and pull this out like so. Pull this up. And then there's two little dimples on the side. You'll see there's two little dimples on the side of the CPU there. And there's a little gold arrow. All you're gonna do is line it up, and then you'll know that you're installing it correctly because the orientation for the text on the CPU is actually horizontal. So just wanna drop it right in like so, and then you can just check it by wiggling it a little bit. You're gonna pull this down. You're gonna put this underneath. So let's zoom in a little bit so I'll show you a little bit closer. We can get closer. Closer, do it doucement. What movie is that from? Anybody know? Okay, so anyway, we see it a little closer. No. This is gonna go underneath this latch, and then like magic, this little black thing is just gonna pop off.
Wait, I don't take it off beforehand?
No, you don't take it off before, it just pops off.
Throw it away, right?
There it is, it just pops off. It's like magic. I don't even know how this happens. It's like, and then I think what it does is it actually ages you. Like it removes years, and that's why like I'm so young, because of all of the years that I get because I open these up.
And you throw that away, right?
No, don't throw that away.
Why?
That's a good question, because sometimes when you have to return the motherboard manufacturers, they require you to return that with it. So, but don't follow the verge. Yeah, don't follow the verge. Oh, I need some more going in there. Okay, so there we go from there. Next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna grab our cooler. You can see there's a little, it's not the most attractive thing, I will tell you this, but it's got a beautiful little Intel. Now, this looks like it just pops on. This is interesting. I do not know how this works.
Looks like it's upside down.
No, it's not upside down.
I know.
So it just goes like this. So there, it's in the holes. This right here, there's a little attachment right here that goes into your CPU, which is up at the top, which is barely on. Now this should, oh yeah, it just pops in. And this pops down too. Is that popped in? Oh, that's all popped in. Wow, that's all there is to it, huh? I feel like it should do more than that, but okay. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pop this up like so. That's gonna go to the CPU header. I think it knows exactly how long this has gotta be. That is like the perfect length. And then we look at the bottom. Yep, no, so there's a couple, this one is not popped in, but yeah, they just pop they just pop right in to the little holes. I wonder how hard this is gonna be to get out. Which one is not in? There's one that's not in. This one.
You have to turn it or something?
I'm looking. Oh, it says turn. Oh, turn. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, turn. There you go. Turn. And then as you push and turn. Oh, okay. So it's not quite under. Yeah.
Heard it snap.
It did. It's definitely clipped in. But
This
it's
is your
not.
first time, Roby?
This is my first time on this for this particular one. Yes, I've never installed this particular cooler. Now there is a way to get it out apparently, but I'm looking at it.
Clip it in, clip it in.
Yeah, it clips in, and then as you turn it, it gets wider, which is what we did here. So that one's clipped in, and then you just clip it in like this. But this one is not clipping in like it's supposed to.
Yeah, I like that idea. Use a hammer.
No, we're not going to use a hammer.
Okay.
It is touching the thing, but this one is not. I wonder how hard. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Not as intuitive as the Intel. Thank you very much, Jackson Shaw, for the $500 or $5.
$500.
Okay, so we're gonna undo this. I'm gonna see what this takes to. These just come out like that, and then they should pop off here. Oop, yes, it just pops off.
Someone said don't turn them, that's for taking it out.
It says don't turn them, that's for taking it. Okay, we're gonna look at the box. I'm gonna follow the instructions. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to look at the box and go from there. Come on. Now we're gonna seal. Oh, this is not sealed. Okay, so here's what it is. It says install thermal solution instructions if applicable. Not worried about it. It says just make sure that they're all out. Push all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you turn it. Yeah, so you're supposed to turn them. Okay, so I had it all right, but it's like, I think the big thing is that I didn't put it, you're supposed to do it in a certain order. So we're going to disconnect all these. Those are all out. Like this.
How'd that work out for you, Chef Boyardee?
What?
You put thermal paste on your burger.
Oh, did he really? I don't think he really did. Okay, wow, this is definitely learning from here. So we're gonna try this again. I now know what I'm supposed to do. You're supposed to do it in a certain order. That one's up, this one is not up though. And that one's supposed to turn. Okay, so this is up. I don't want to damage my motherboard. That's what I'm looking at right now. These are all up. That's up. This is like locked in? Yeah, it's got the little clip in. Okay, that is unlocked.
Just had to say everything was going smooth.
I know, I'm telling you, man, this is what happens, right? Like I thought everything was going well.
He just had to open his mouth.
This is not coming up. This is not coming up at all, and it's making me nervous because I don't want to break my motherboard. It's all in the right place. It's just like this last one is like being wonky. Turn it over. This little clip just, all the other clips just came out, but this one is not coming out.
Can you push it from the backside?
No.
Tape it down.
This is just not coming out, dude. There's not really anything else to... This is not as easy as I expected it to be. Just making sure that this is like twisted all the way out. Yep. Everything else is in. These will all go down, right? Like this one wouldn't even go down. And this is just supposed to pop in. That's supposed to be the first one, but it's not popping in. Oh, Lord, guys. What was supposed to be a simple installation is not going the way it's supposed to be. I'm checking one other thing. I wonder if this is, I wonder if there's like a special, like if there is a, this, I don't know if this is like, if I'm putting this in the right direction is the other thing too. So I wonder if there's a certain way, like because of how this is installed, like I've got something stuck, right? Like this is actually supposed to be twisted a different way, but this makes sense because that's where the, oh maybe, yeah, that's where the header is. So there's no other way to fix this. I'm gonna try and twist it this way. Oh, no, that's how it was. Okay, so yeah, I had it twisted the wrong way. Okay, so there we go. We have our thermal paste on, which I'm not overly worried about. Okay, so all you're gonna do is you're gonna make them all twist this way. That's how it works. I'm twisted the wrong way.
Oh, you're tightening instead of loosening?
Yeah. So you wanna make sure, okay, so I'm gonna keep you from making the same mistake. There is, when you look at this, I'll turn it over. When you look at this, when you twist these, there's a little pin that goes inside of them, but if you twist them the wrong way, that pin will not go, it will not engage. So you have to make sure they're all twisted. So all of these are turned, all the arrows are turned towards the center, like an IKEA thing. All the arrows are turned towards the center, and we're just gonna set it down on all the holes, right? So you make sure it's in all the holes. And then what it says is the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna plug this in here, like so. And then this is the first one. So this should just pop in. It should. It's not been the case so far. There it goes. Okay, there's that one. It goes 1. There's 1. And then 2 is on the other side. 2 is there. And then 3 is here. And then 4 is right here. Come on. There you go. And then, once they're all in, like that, you then twist them, turn them to lock them. There we go. There we go. And then, there we go. Okay, now that should, yep. And now, if you look at the bottom, everything is locked. Now our cooler is on. Okay, that is the right way to do this. I learned something and you've now learned something. Okay, our CPU is installed. Wow, okay, that was crazy.
4 hours later.
4 hours later. Yeah, or just use an AIO or use a less complicated, that is legitimately not. Couple things I don't like about this, so I'll just be fully transparent. Don't like that this just snaps in, right? Like most of them, there's like some sort of back plate that it screws into or whatever it was. I have not installed one of these before, but I was like, hey, if it comes with it, it makes the most sense. It's obviously good enough from a stock cooling perspective. I don't like how it clips in, right? Like, but it does. It's like I've been able to remove and take it off, but not my favorite in terms of the install. And I will say this: the stock coolers, the Wraith Prism coolers that come with the AMD. Much easier in terms of their installation and stuff.
For sure.
I've done a lot of PC builds, obviously, and that was a bit of a pain. So, yeah. I'm wondering if I can, like, give this a little bit more.
Is that fan going to hit the wire? from here, it looks like the fan is going to hit the wire.
Yeah, it is. That's awesome. This is like, it just looks like it's just not quite. Here, what I can do is I can do this, though. Like, this is like also just not quite, yeah, this is like not quite long. Like, they did some cable management here. We can do it this way. And what I'll do is I can, this is not like the prettiest cabling. I'm trying to think of like the best way to, yeah, because that like has to like go up. It's not pretty at all.
No.
Not at all.
Like, at least with the Prism fans, you have something to look at.
Yeah.
At least they're a little bit better looking.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot. What I can do is what I'm going to do is I could do this and hide it underneath like that, and then it would all be hidden. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just like do what I always do.
Use some tweezers.
Use some tweezers. And we're going to hide. We're going to hide the cable.
Hashtag The Verge.
I'm going to grip that. And we want some length. Okay. So this will go like that and like that. And then the thing will hide it. Okay. Where's my...
We're at 392 likes at YouTube. Thanks, Blondie.
There we go. We'll hide that like that, and then this will keep it off of the heatsink. Be great. So I'm using what I'm doing is I'm using the tweezer head to keep it off the heatsink there. And we should be good. And then the memory will keep this down, so we'll make that hidden that way. Okay. Okay, let's go to top down and we'll fix that, but we had to make sure we got some more room there for that. Okay, let's install our RAM. I forgot, we're not gonna get that kind of thing, so we're gonna install our RAM now. Zoom back out. Okay. So, the way that RAM works is, remember guys, so we have a little slot in the PCB right here. I'll zoom in so you guys can see that.
Dang, I got caught.
There we go. So we got a little slot in the PCB here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna line it up with the little slot right here. What you do is you just stick that in just like that, and then you'll get a nice little satisfying click. That wasn't very satisfying. That was really weird. I don't know why that made that.
That was such a letdown.
That was such a letdown. It's like a loud click. Yeah.
The click from the motherboard and you.
I'm gonna look at the cables here in a minute, and then the same thing with this one. We're gonna go from here, going like this. Click, click. I'm trying to think of like the best way. Like this is like this cable here is driving me bonkers.
It's because you gotta rotate it 90 degrees.
Rotate what?
That. The fan.
Yeah, I mean like that. Yeah, it's like all in all, like it's like just like the way it's supposed to work, which is like across the whole thing. Like it's gonna hit this fan. What I could do this actually. Hold on. Maybe. Okay, that gave me a lot more room. Okay, there we go.
So ugly.
It is. It's just really not an attractive thing. And if I did this, there we go. That seems to be better. Okay. There's no other clip for this though. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, so we got that in. Let's go ahead and install our M.2 real quick. Yeah, I mean, like all in all, like my recommendation, like after this whole thing, is spend the $30. If you don't want to spend the $30, but spend the $30 on something like a Hyper 212 Black and use that. That would just make a big, and it's going to bring up the overall quality look of your build by quite a bit. So I would do a Hyper 212. I wanted to show you, like you could use the stock cooler. This is what you're going to get. I don't want to, like, again, trying to save you, like, what is the, like, in terms of budget, but if you have a little bit of money to spend, install that, use the Hyper 212 Black. This is showing me that AMD is king. Not necessarily. We haven't got to the test yet. All we've done is we put in a cooler. That's all we've done. And again, they're keeping the cost of this really low, so I'm always expecting some level of pain. Okay, let's install our M.2 drive real quick. We're gonna go right here and zoom in. Install our M.2.
What's the difference between...
And remember, I recommended that Crucial. This is an Intel 660p is the one we're doing. And the only reason that we're doing this is because we are using, this has already got an OS installed on it. What do we got in here? We need this and we need this. Okay, so there's our screws and there is our IO plate. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna install our standoff. Install our standoff real quick. So on here, you can see it says there's 2242, 2260, and 2280. That is millimeter length for the for the M.2 slot. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna just take this to 2280, which is the length of the M.2, most M.2s. Most M.2s are 2280. We're gonna put it right like this. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our little M.2, and you can see there's a little break in the in the PCB just like that. What we're going to do is just stick it in. There we go. And you just that one just goes in there. So we won't even have to worry about it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our super tiny screw driver.
What if the stream ended before second hype train?
Huh?
What if the stream ended before second hype train?
Oh, that won't happen. That won't happen.
Now you're just doubting yourself.
I won't. No, I don't want. Like, we'll play games and do that stuff. We'll make sure that there's always two. It'll always be 2 hours long. And boom. Okay. So finally, with way more pain than I anticipated, the actual motherboard is completed.
Wait, where's my diving man?
He didn't come out today. He didn't come out today. He didn't come out to play. Sad day. No diving man today. I am gonna grab this.
M.2 usually don't come with a pre-installed.
Some do come with standoffs, like higher end motherboards, they actually come with pre-installed standoffs, and sometimes screws are.
Pre-installed OS.
No, M.2s do not.
It's your
this
own.
is just because it's my own, so it's already ready with a OS on it, so to make it faster. So yeah, this is just gonna go from there. Okay, so now our M.2 is in. Let's go ahead and get our case out. We're good to go there. Let's go ahead and move this off to the side. This is a small build, so we don't need as much workspace. We can just actually push this one off to the side this time, and we're gonna be good to go there. And let's grab our cam link.
You could have built a whole AMD system by now.
Oh, guys, so you guys are fanboys. Again, we're gonna test. I still think that for a gaming experience and price, this is still a great build. I'm just saying, like, if you are, like, some people, cost is everything. They don't have 30 bucks. I mean, this is like, I'm like, hey, what is this gonna run like? And that's okay. Some people, yeah, you can buy a 3600X or whatever it was, but yeah, this is still a pretty crazy one to go from there. So, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take these off. Pop this off right here. Oops. First, we're gonna put the right screw head in. Yeah, this is a great build for the value. I agree. But I do have to say, the stock cooler for AMD, much nicer. Yeah, Intel could definitely take a.
I like the brackets on the.
Yeah, Intel could definitely take a note from what AMD did with their bracket stuff.
I mean, shoot, they can even learn from Cooler Master.
Okay, there we go. Now these are captive screws, which is kind of nice. So the screws, which is kind of cool. So we've taken that off. So our things is there. Ugh. Thank you very much for the subscription. 38 guys, we're getting close to that 60.
Maybe.
Okay, so there we go.
Maybe everybody hates on Intel because AMD's has been cheaper to go with in the past.
Yeah, and again, that's what we're gonna see. Again, this is like just based on stats. This should be more powerful than a gaming system.
Intel was too complacent.
And that's true. That's why I love competition. And that's like you've already seen things. Now, one thing about this build is right here in the back, it comes with, here is your other micro, your other thing. So it just pops in there. It's stored in the back. You don't need it, just as an FYI. If you're looking for your other mesh. Okay, so overall, pretty simple case. All your little stock, all your little components and stuff are in the back here, just as an FYI. So it comes with a bag. Oops, that I just dropped.
Now you're throwing stuff at me.
So there's your little bag of stuff you can throw in there to make yourself smell fresh. The thing that's crazy about this, for 60 bucks, all of the stuff that's included in this is also, it's also got drive trays. It's got an RGB controller, so you can actually do an external RGB controller, which is pretty nice. There's a lot of stuff that they included for $60, which is impressive. The only thing is, just as another update, the one thing that you will have to realize is that in the back here, you have to remove your PCI things before. So determine where your card is going to go and remove these beforehand. It's a little harder when the motherboard's installed. That's my only complaint in the case. Outside of that, it's got 2 RGB fans. It's very light. There's no dual filtering, so which makes it really easy, which means you're going to get good airflow. All we're going to do is we're going to have air come in and then basically a single exhaust in the back, and it's as simple as can be. And then everything that you need for RGB and everything like that is right here. So they even got fan splitters, making it so you don't, like, all your fans are all going to be able to just work with this motherboard, which is with this setup. So overall, really great case. Really impressed with this, and for 60 bucks, you really cannot go wrong. Remember though, it is micro ATX.
Micro.
Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and remove. I'm going to quit. Oh, I'll go to the side camera so you guys can see. I am going to quickly remove these, the ones that we need for our. Oops, there we go. We're going to quickly remove the ones that we need for our GPU, of which I don't think I needed 2, but I took 2 out just in case. Okay, so we're good there. And now from there, we can install our motherboard. Put it top down. Well, actually, before we do this, let's go ahead and... No, yeah, we'll go ahead and install our motherboard. I was about to say, I was like, oh yeah, I should install my fan, but no, actually, let's put our motherboard in first. Okay, so first part. You know, Coolimon, I actually have it. I haven't tested it, so I don't know. So I'd love to tell you, but I haven't tested it, so I don't have an answer. I don't think it's going to be all that great, given that you're pulling air from the sides. But I can't say that for good. Thank you very much, Land, for the sub. 38 on our way, guys. We could just get to 60, then we'll be closer to that RAM giveaway, which is always good. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your I/O shield. If you're installing this exact same motherboard, this is gonna go on your top right, and then this is basically the layout. The way it's gonna go is you're gonna put it in this little square in the bottom, and you're gonna listen for a click. It's okay to push it kind of hard. You just want to make sure it goes all the way in.
I mean, I'm not gonna hammer the bracket in.
No, you should not. You didn't have to hammer the bracket in. This is the case is actually a little bit bent here in the back, so there we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. So just like that. Don't be afraid to make sure it pops all the way in. But yeah, there it is. It's nice and installed. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our motherboard, and the standoffs are already in here. What you're going to do is you're just basically going to set it down like so, and then push it all the way against the edge there. And then these little metal things are just kind of a pain in the butt, so you just want to be really careful about making sure that it doesn't clip on any of the metals, and I'll show you those a little bit later. Given how well everything else on this board has been going, this install has been going, I'm probably going to get stuck on a metal peg, so I already see a couple going in there. Feel free to just make sure, because you don't want to have anything get blocked, which can happen. Okay, so that's a good installation. I'll show you what it should look like. As you can see, none of that's okay. These are all okay. None of our things are blocked by the little metal pegs, and so you're good there. Okay, once that's done, you can see all our standoffs are good. Now we're going to grab our screws and get that installed. There's our RGB controller. We got some more tweezers from the Verge.
Right from the Verge?
Right from the Verge, they give you tweezers. All of the Cooler Master case. Wow, they give you holy crud.
475 likes on YouTube.
Look at all these tweezers. It's like a lot of tweezers.
You gotta be doing some good cable managing with that.
Yeah, you can get like, I'm like surprised, like how many, you get like a lot of tweezers with this. Okay, and then you've got some hard drive installation brackets, and then here are our screws. What should you do if the ports are blocked? Take it back out and keep working on it. You just want to double check that. That is something. Zip ties, yeah, AJG, it's a joke. Yeah, a lot of people going in there.
Hopefully this Swiss Army knife has a screwdriver.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Getting this out. And we're good. Yeah, we got. There we go. Okay, come on. Give me the screws. Not coming out.
Because you cursed the Verge.
Yeah, I cursed the Verge. The Verge is mad, and so now because of that, it won't give me the screws.
$15 more.
15 more likes. They're always the first. They're always the first one. Like the 500 likes is always.
I mean, when we first started doing the YouTube likes and all that, it just took them forever. But now they're
likers. They like it. No, I think we've
now.
probably trained them, right? Like the other thing too is not like just like people have learned. Okay, here we go. First, let's get our screwed in because I think by the time we get done with this, like you guys will have like hit that giveaway.
It's not necessarily Verge hate. They just put out a very bad build guide that is really hilarious. And
Yeah. That you should never use to build a PC.
But don't use it to build a PC.
Yeah, don't use it to build a PC. And remember, guys, I will tell you this: if you are thinking about that Twitch subs outside of this first giveaway, which YouTube is the only one, Twitch subs get extra entries into all of our giveaways. So just as an FYI, there's always a nice benefit.
Over 500.
Oh, we're at 500. Okay, let me finish the screwing. That doesn't sound right. Screwing.
At least you're screwing with confidence.
Yeah, I'm screwing with confidence. So 521. Wow, that was kind of good. There we go. And then let's grab this one. Gonna get our motherboard installed real quick. Yeah. If you give, $299. What's the total cost of this bill? Goose. It's down below. It's $967. And this is going to be like, it should be a really great gaming build for the cost.
Man, that Verge video is so bad that it just gets funnier every day with me. Especially watching YouTubers' reaction to it and how those builders are like freaking out.
Yeah.
RAM in the wrong spot. PSU. The power supply's backwards.
Okay, last one. There we go. Okay. So PC is done. Or no, sorry, PC is not done.
PC's done?
PC is not done.
Post.
It's not working. I don't understand. Okay, let's do the first giveaway. Okay, first giveaway, CloudBots giveaways. Now this is for 1 year of Game Pass Ultimate. Thank you very much, YouTube folks. Remember, you do not get extra entries this time, subs, because this is for the YouTubers. So everybody can enter, but they all get an even chance. Okay, starting the giveaway right now. Let's get that going. Starting the giveaway right now. Okay, now let's see. We got all that in. Dude, there's so little to do because this build is like so simple, which is nice. It's nice to have a simple build so we can actually play some games.
No, that one's dumb.
Okay, what's a good dad joke?
What do clouds wear under their shorts?
What do clouds wear under their shorts? I don't know what.
Thunder pants.
Wow,
that's really bad.
That's pretty terrible. My wife used to send me a bunch, but she hasn't sent me any in a while. Okay, let's install our exhaust fan. We're gonna grab a well-endowed, I don't know why I said well-endowed. A well-endowed Cooler Master exhaust fan. Well-endowed? What is up with me today?
I'm just gonna go over here.
Oh man, I'm on fire. Jeez. Okay. Let's grab some fantastic fan screws. Grab some fan screws. They didn't give me any fan screws. That's one thing they did not give me, is fan screws. Okay, let's go to the side camera for you. Trey, you turned off your mic, right? Okay, here we go. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna install our fan, install some fans real quick. A fan, not some fans, a single fan, nothing too crazy. You should be able to see. Go to our side camera. Okay. The main reason for this is just to fully build our exhaust loop. I'm gonna grab some screw fans. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Little fan. No, I did not. Did you turn off your mic?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was like, yeah, that'd be awkward. Yeah, Trey's peeing.
Had anybody pee on your stream before?
No, and I don't want that to ever be a thing. We don't want to clip that. Okay, 8 seconds, guys, and then we'll choose our winner. It'll be just about the time we finish this fan installation. For the fans! For the fans!
I'm sure Kevin one of these days is gonna come up here.
Can you come shut up, please?
Can you shut
up? I'm
my
watching
house.
Sailor Moon. I don't know what he's
Whoa.
watching. I'm watching Rainbow Bright. Rainbow Bright, see the shining light. Anybody remember that show? That's old.
Absolutely not.
1412. Okay, here we go. Picking our winner now. Congratulations to Heaven Smile. Heaven Smile 94. Do you know Heaven Smile? Heaven
No.
Smile 94. Heaven Smile 94 won this one. For a better one, I will don't. If you want to, it's not. Hey, Valiant one. I actually have one. It's not that. I'm not worried about the cost. I'm just showing the build in stock. If you wanted to do another one, that's totally okay. It has nothing to do with cost. It's just everything in terms of showing the build. Like, we're just building it stock. We're trying to make this as inexpensive as possible. What?
Is that gonna the CPU fan? Is that gonna?
You're gonna what? Gonna shoot
Spin.
off like a rocket.
It's gonna make the cord come unplugged.
No, it's fine. No, it's not. What? Oh.
It looks like it just from here. It looks like it's caught. It's gonna get caught. Catch on that.
On the bottom one there?
Yeah.
No, it looks like it's okay. Yeah, watch it just get cut. That'd be amazing.
Like
It just cuts the.
there we go.
It's not
Okay,
hitting. Yeah, it's okay.
I said, just from this angle.
Oh, not my favorite. Not my favorite fan so far. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and do front panel connector. Get all our connections done. There's like very little. This is going to be a very simple build. Let me just. We got one right here. This is gonna. So, zoom out so you guys can see this. Thank you for the offer, though. Yeah, use the Hyper 212 Black Edition. That's what I would recommend, and it will make a big difference. Okay, I'll tell you what, guys. You guys just really want me to update the... Are you guys really just wanting me to update the cooler? If you guys... let's put a vote. Let's put a vote. If you guys would rather me just update the cooler or do it this way, you tell me. Yeah, everybody's like, take that cooler. Everybody's like freaking out. Okay, fine. We'll just take this. We're gonna take the dang stock cooler off.
Why don't we do it like after?
Okay, we'll just do it now. It's fine. It's fine. I had it in the original cost. I'm gonna add it back to the build. We're gonna add it, which is what it originally had. So We'll just add it back to the build. 1 second, guys. We'll add it back in. We got plenty of time. It's only 8 o'clock. Okay, so we're gonna do Hyper 212 Black. I actually already have the links and stuff for it.
This is what happens when you succumb to people.
No, I think I don't. It's not that I don't want. I want to respect, right? Like, it's just like. Cooler is there. It is. Okay, I'm adding it in. I'm adding it in now, guys. So if you look at the YouTube description,
We're changing the cooler to the hyper.
Oh wait, it's actually already in. It's already in the description. Okay, so we're just gonna add it. We're just gonna add it to the thing. We're gonna add it to the wish list. People are like, we're done with this thing. People are worried. Okay, we're adding it. Okay, done. It's done. Well, we're gonna get rid of this garbage cooler, and I would just say don't use the Intel i5 stock cooler.
Garbage.
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 Plus, everybody really wants me to do the. Everybody loves with Bob Ross. Like that's the other thing too. Is like because I'm gonna Bob Ross it.
We want to see the painting.
Everybody loves to see the thermal paste painting. It's like. Okay, so we're gonna do.
Did you get those thermal applicators yet?
I have, of course.
Robeytech?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't. I forgot about those. Okay.
What would you do without me some days?
Okay.
Not all the time. Just some days.
Okay, it's off. Everybody's happy. Okay, just so you guys know, everybody can watch. This is what I would recommend for the Intel stock cooler. This is what I'd recommend for the Intel stock cooler, because I just think that if I am in full agreement, don't use that cooler. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean it off. And
we gotta light that on fire too.
and light it on fire. Okay, so if you're gonna do this, don't use the stock cooler. Let's put a real cooler on it and really do this. By the way, I'm probably just gonna give this build to my son. He's using the $500 build, so I'm probably just gonna give him this one because it's still a better thing. So he's gonna be pretty excited. It's a surprise for his birthday. So
hopefully he's not watching the stream.
No, he's not. He's at home playing rolling lines.
It works as a paperweight in a pinch.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, everything's off there.
You're not a fan of the stock fan?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I was not a fan. I was gonna do it just to try and save costs because some people are like, I know the internet, so they're gonna watch this and be like, you could totally use a stock cooler. But it's like, dude, it was iffy.
Yeah, it just.
I don't know, man. It was just
good.
It didn't look good. It was just iffy. Like it just.
You have a bigger fan on it.
Yeah, it's just like let's go with something that's gonna look nice. Okay, here we go. So this is, by the way, this is a little bit of a complicated thing to put together. So we're gonna take this out and get this built. 21 left wet. There we go. Everybody's really happy about this build. Everybody's happy that I've switched to the other cooler. Okay.
Yes, they are.
Okay, let's get this out of the way and let's get our Hyper 212 built. And when we edit this together, because this video will be VOD edited together, then we'll make sure that we put this together. Yeah, we'll have the moment. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Let's see.
Brian, just do your stuff.
No, it's Josiah. Josiah edits this.
Oh.
Jimmy Young along was like, hi, Daddy. That's not my son. Like the four, yeah, if you're going to use it as a paperweight, make sure you lock the 4 corner pins. Okay, here we go. There's all our cables. Everybody's going to be happy because it's like cooler just looks so good. Look, I mean, I love the way this cooler is. And for $40, right? Like,
I didn't know it came in a black edition. I've only known as
RGB one?
No, the non-RGB one.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward in terms of this fan plugs into the CPU. It's like it's not a complicated. It's just the only thing you have to worry about is the mount stuff. I forgot if I wanted to add a second fan, that's what that's for. If you wanted to add a second fan, which I'm not going to. I'm okay with just one. Okay. Here's all our mounting hardware. Keep that in there. Here's our back plate. That's right, this goes back in. Okay, so I'm gonna just get this kind of put together. First thing I gotta do is get the bracket installed. We're gonna go to top down. There's our beautiful cooler. Much nicer. I'm gonna use the Kermit stuff instead. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the one I need is this one. If I'm not mistaken, it's the square. 2 times, it should be Intel. LGA is, I'm not worried about that. Put those in. Okay, so it's these. Okay, so these are the Intel. Okay.
What? How can you tell?
because I just looked it up.
I didn't know they're different.
Yeah,
I mean,
so these are the ones I need for Intel, and then these are all the brackets I need and the pins and stuff. There's some building that has to go with this, which is pretty fun. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen that. That is not. I'm pretty sure that's not uncommon. Oh, this is if you want to put. Oh, that's right, because you have to take this off. So you have to take the clips off to get the thing in. Then you peel, and then you put that on. Okay, and those are for the LGA 115X. Okay, so what first thing we're going to do is let's go and put our clip together real quick. So it should be the inside, this one. So it says, you look on the thing, on the back plate, it actually tells you which one's Intel. So Intel is these ones right here. So this is the ones we're going to use for Intel, and the other ones are for AMD. So the things that you need for this, oh, I'll zoom in so you guys can see that a little bit better. Okay, so right here on it, it actually tells you which one's Intel. It says Intel on it. So we're not going to use this. We're going to use our Cremique. I like my Cremique. I have lots of this. I have like so much of this Cooler Master. Like I have like a Cooler Master family over here. Okay. This is all our installation hardware. The way this basically works is you stick these in like this. And then what you do is you grab the eye, and then this just goes right over it like so. That's all there is to it. And then now you've got your standoffs. You're going to do this for each one of these little sections here. There we go. There we go. And then we need this one. There we go. And then finally the last one. And then now we've got a completely built backplate. So what we'll need after that is we'll need these. These are what are going to go on the motherboard. And then these I do not need. Those are for another. I wanted to do AMD later. And then this little nut right here is so I can tighten these down. So this is an FYI. This is all the stuff that I still need for installing my board.
They're saying the camera is not in focus, but...
Oh, it's just not zoomed. It's zoomed out quite a bit, sorry. We'll zoom it out. Sorry, so just to let you guys know again, the pieces I need is I need these right here. These are for basically tightening it down. Yep, and then this is for tightening. This is so I can tighten this stuff. So again, I don't need this, and I don't need, all I need is these. Everything else just goes back in. This is all AMD components. I'm gonna save that because that's for, yeah. This is what you need for doing your Intel installation. You put those back.
Why do they give you so much thermal paste?
I don't know. They just do.
Like, does thermal paste ever go bad?
I don't. That's another question I don't have the answer to. Does anybody else know?
I'm out.
Oh, whoa, whoa. You just knocked that. Let's see if it's still set. Yeah, you made it crooked, didn't you? Yeah, you've knocked something. Because that...
Yep, my dumb... Yep, I see it.
There it goes. That's better. Okay, good. Okay, so going back to top down. Way to go, buddy. Okay, so that's everything I need for this. There we go. There we go. And if you're like looking for a step-by-step guide for this, I actually have a full step-by-step guide in my first $1,000 build. It actually shows you like everything about putting this together. Okay, so here we go. Last thing we're gonna need is we're gonna take this off. The way this is gonna work, we'll zoom in a little bit here so you guys can see it. You're just gonna unclip this.
Skylar Cell says thermal paste can dry up over time and lose performance.
So that goes like that, and then same thing on this side. Take that off. And there's our little brackets. This is just gonna come off and we'll use that later. And then this is what you need for the when we put it on. I'm gonna grab these because I don't need these anymore. And grab my little baggie.
Yeah, I know, Bernie, I know.
Okay. Okay, now for the final part, which is putting all this together, get this out of the way so we can get this built. No, I don't need this either. We got room now. What I am going to do real quick, I'm going to install our brackets. Then what do I do with the brackets?
They're to your left.
Where?
Or by the screwdriver. Left?
Left?
Left.
These
Super
are not...
left.
Oh, there they are. Thank you. I think they go like this, yeah. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to install our brackets. These just screws in just like this.
Hope they edited that out.
There we go. Last one. Thank you very much for all the subs, guys. 41. I'd like this to see if we can get before the next hype train. The next hype train, if we can get to 60, so that way on the hype train we can get towards that RAM. Okay, there we go. So all set up. This is ready to go. Get this off to the side, and we're now basically ready to put our stuff in on the case. So for the case, on the back here, turn this over. Make sure you guys can see okay. It's actually pretty good. There you go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our little bracket. You can see it's already kind of set up, and you're gonna kind of get it to, move it until you can get all of these kind of in the hole. And they're usually like pretty far out. There we go, that's pretty close. There we go. Okay, so there it is. That's your brackets installed. You're gonna hold it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it on its side. Put our side camera. I'm gonna grab this right here. See, make sure you guys can see it just like that. Do we see? Okay, there we go. Now you have these little nuggets right here. We're just gonna screw those on. Screw one on to here. There we go. Same thing, grab another one. Get placed in an indeterminate location. And then I'll show you the rest from the top down. So then just screw this on, and then once you have two on, you can lay it on its back and finish this off. There we go. And now we can go to top down and get our last two in. There we go. Last one right here. Okay, now last part is grab our little tightener, which we have right here. We're just gonna tighten these down. You don't have to go too crazy, just tight enough. There we go. Don't worry about over tightening it. There we go. Okay, now it's all tightened. Now we can do our thermal paste painting. Woohoo, Bob Ross. Eat your heart out.
Time with Bob Ross.
Time for Bob Ross
right.
time. There we go. Bob Ross time. And the thermal paste, you can totally use the Cooler Master, like it's totally okay. I'm not saying there's any issue with the Cooler Master one.
Both. Timber, Willie.
What I'm gonna find is, oh, there it is. It's like, where's my thermal paste applicator? Okay, here we go. We're gonna take some Cremique. And this is a ceramic thermal paste. So.
What's the difference?
Just heat dissipation. Its ability to transfer heat is higher.
Yo, paint a Cooler Master logo.
What?
Someone said paint the Cooler Master logo.
Pimp it?
Paint it?
Oh, paint it. Oh, paint the Cooler Master. No, I'm okay. I'm just gonna literally just cover the AI. I'm gonna make sure there's good coverage for our. There we go. There we go. Bob Ross in it. I'm painting some happy little trees.
Make sure you give him a friend.
I'm gonna give him a friend.
Are you supposed to spread it throughout your whole CPU?
Yeah, ideally, like it's better because then you'll get a nice even thin layer, which just means that you're gonna get good heat transfer between the entire thing. I mean, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with doing with a dollop. It's just this is always it's just like it's overkill, but it's good.
Covers
overkill.
your butt.
Yeah, it covers your butt. There we go. Make sure it's nice and even. This is how you know, like a little thermal paste goes a long way.
I don't know, looks like you're getting a little too perfect there.
There we go. Okay. And we're good. We already got some, there we go.
Nice little spatula you got there.
Nice little spatula, my thermal applicator. Okay, next stop. We're going to install our, and it just goes just like that. Oop, no, make sure you put it on the right way.
Uh-oh.
Caught it. Okay, there we go. And let's zoom out a little bit so you guys can see that. We'll do the halfway build after the halfway giveaway after this. Because now that we've added a cooler, that feels like a good place to do the halfway. Okay, so we're gonna start it. And we're just gonna do a nice star pattern.
Did you remove the peel?
Did I remove the peel? No. Crap! Well, luckily, forgot to remove the dang sticker. Man, this... Yep, no, it's still there. Now it's off. Son of a gun. I'm on fun patent.
Good job, chat.
Good job, chat. See, one of the things we can do
I
now.
thought you removed it, so I didn't say anything, and then chat's like, did you remove the peel?
I did not.
Nope. Yeah, remember the water block.
There we go. Okay, we still have a nice covering of thermal paste, which is fine. Man, I've been batting 1,000 today, Lord. I should have canceled today's stream. Oh, man. Between this and the cooler, geez. Okay, now we'll install it correctly. That's going to make a big difference in terms of its ability to do heat dissipation. Okay, now start.
Welcome to Robeytech.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, we all do it. Thank you for the $1.99 sprinkle. Okay, we're just gonna finish getting our thing installed. There we go. Okay, I was about to just have a moment where I'm like, is this even gonna clear? But it's fine. I didn't measure that right.
Well, wouldn't the PC part picker or Newegg part picker tell you that it wouldn't fit?
Yeah, but I don't do all this stuff via PC part picker. I always check dimensions and stuff just in case, because they do make mistakes.
Oh.
So, I mean, not that I was overly worried about it, but yeah, we're good there. Okay,
That was my
that's now installed. That's now installed. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna install our fan. Remember, you want to stick it because we're gonna push through. So you want to stick your fan. You want to stick your fan like this. You want to make sure the fan is pointed this way and this is this way. That's pulling air through. What we're gonna do is just stick it like this, and then we're gonna clip it on. Remember, this goes in the back. This is a lot harder when you actually have the build in the case, but it goes in the back screw like that, and then you just pull. And there's that one. Okay. We'll do the other side. There we go. Oops, doesn't help. I need to get that in. Ugh. There we go. That would help. Crud. A lot easier when you have this not inside the case. My recommendation is don't do this inside the case, but and this just tells you, like, even on a $1,000 build, you can still have a lot of problems. You don't have to have RGB to make it complicated.
Nope. Definitely not.
Okay, that one's in. Okay. The other side. There you go. Okay, there you go. Fan is on. This is in. We're gonna go ahead and quickly, what we'll do is we'll pull this through the back real quick, and then we can just do our front panel. Okay. What I am going to do real quick is push this. So I'm going to undo this twisty tie, and I'm going to pull it to the back, and then I'm going to keep that void, if warranty void thing, and make sure that it's gone. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to pull it off. What you do is you slide it so it's in the back, and then because you don't want to. Okay, or I'm just going to remove the warranty. I've just voided the warranty. Oh well. Okay.
How'd you do that?
I pulled the sticker off. The sticker is if you remove the sticker, you void the warranty, but I'm not overly worried about it.
Oops.
Okay, now last part, guys, is we're gonna be able to do our front panel connectors and get all this stuff hooked up. Build's actually pretty close to done. Okay. So this rear fan, zoom out. Okay, rear fan going in the top right. Oh, but let's start that giveaway. Sorry, forgot about that. We're gonna do the halfway giveaway. This is for 3 months of Game Pass. Remember, subs now, you get extra entries. Twitch subs, you get 3 extra entries. Tier 2 subs, you get 4. Tier 3 subs, you get 5. And we're gonna do halfway. More than halfway, but we're gonna call it halfway. Okay, starting that giveaway now. Okay, this is, so now what we're gonna do is these are all fans. A little RGB here. Figure that out here in a minute. Okay. What we're gonna do is these are the front panel connectors. What we're gonna do is first one goes right here. USB 3 actually goes out of the side. Undo this. USB actually goes out of the side like that. And then HD audio goes way over here. And then we have here front panel connector, which there's not a ton. So there's our fan header, and we have actually another connector, which we could, if this goes, yep. So there's our connector for our rear fan. And so there's all our fans are connected. So you can take this, put this right here. So that'll be all of our fans. And then the last thing I need is this, which we're going to use the addressable RGB for. We're not going to bother using the RGB for controller. I'm going to undo this, and this is our ASUS, and the ASUS RGB is right at the bottom. Oops. We're going to put this right here as well, and that's all of our connections. And we'll tie them all up here in a minute. Okay. Okay, so USB 3 right here in the top left. This is basically just going to go right here. There we go. There's USB 3. Then we have our RGB right here. But let's start with our front panel. The front panel, we have power plus, minus. We have all of them here. Yay! Hard drive and resetter first. And I'll zoom in on these so you guys can see them a little bit later. There we go, hard drive, reset, there we go. Next up, power switch, goes above that. We'll have Josiah show a logo if you're watching the VOD of this later on. You guys can see how I'm hooking this up. There we go. Plus goes next up. Okay, there's front panel connectors, done. Next up, we have no USB 2, but we do have a fan header. Kind of weird here. Undo our fan header. Fan header is going to go right here. Takes care of fans. So all of our fans are now connected. That's something that's really nice about the Cooler Master case. It's just the fact that it's actually got that splitter. Next up is we have our addressable RGB. Goes right next to it. We can control with our ForceSync stuff. Yeah, come on. Get in there. I'll show all these zoomed in here in a second. Come on, RGB. Ugh. This is such a pain. This one is... Come on, baby. Come on, get in there. Like literally the worst. You're the worst. Welcome to my nightmare right now. It's almost as bad as when I tried to get the one time on my first, like my third or fourth ever PC build on stream. It was for power builds, and it took me 27 minutes to get the CPU installed. Ooh. Because the Threadripper attachment just would not catch. Because it uses a torque wrench and it just would not catch to save my life. Come on. And this thing is giant pain in my butt.
Just liquid.
Oh my gosh, come on. There's only one way for it to go in. Once you get it in, it goes in like very easily, but it's just like... I'm literally struggling with one cable. Okay, I'm gonna do this HD audio cable just to make myself feel better about me.
Come back to it. Come back to it.
There we go. HD audio took a whole whopping second. Oh, that may be...
Wrong spot.
No, it's not, yeah, that's why it's not working, because this isn't a, that's not an RGB, that's the wrong kind. Okay, let me switch to the other RGB header. Okay, that's, that would make more sense. I thought there was addressable, that's actually, it says, it's SPDIF out, so it's not an RGB header. I'm trying to see if they have another one, but that's the only one they have. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, easy fix. Using the wrong RGB header. The RGB header I want is...
Are you new?
This one. No. Do I have another one? Does this actually have... That's a gigabyte. It's an S. This does not have the right RGB header. This does not... I need an addressable. And I thought that was one, but it's not. Trying to see if they have another RGB header anywhere on the motherboard. Sometimes they do. They do not. So we'll actually have to install the controller. That's fine. Okay. So live and learn. We just figured out something. We need our fan controller, our RGB controller. This is easy. It's right here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And while we're back here, we'll just go and do our cable management. Okay, so right here, it's not that, it's this. We're gonna grab our, do this one. Yep, there it is. There you go. Okay, so now that's hooked up. There's our RGB header all hooked up. And there's just gonna be power, and then we'll have this in the back so people can change, so we can change colors and figure out what color we want. Okay, let's go ahead and cable manage this real quick. We have a bajillion cables.
Did you pick a winner for the giveaway?
Oh, no, sorry, let's pick a winner. Congratulations to Furion007. Furion007, you are the winner of the halfway. Oh, I need to grab. Didn't get too far. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, mine says a different number than that.
What did yours say?
2K.
What? Are we stuck? Hold on. Is it really 2,000?
Oh.
Oh yeah, wow, we have almost 2,000 people. Wow, the worst build I've probably done in forever. And I have almost 2,000 people watching. Welcome everybody for all the
new?
Vic, it's a completely different connector. I already checked that. Vinny PC. 2,000 people. Wow, that's crazy. That's nuts. Welcome everybody. This is like the worst I've ever done in a build. By the way, tomorrow's build, which is for Medic D3, you are going to want to be here for that. That's like we're actually vertically mounting the GPU. It's a 1080p. It's a 1080 Ti. It's like all the bells and whistles. We have more giveaways for that as well. There should be an absolutely awesome build if you want to come have some fun and see something a little bit more, hopefully better, because Roby's been on fire today in terms of just quality. Let's use that term. Okay. We're doing really quick because we're just going to finish getting this set up.
Yeah. We don't want to see it go smooth. Nothing to learn from that.
That's true, yeah. If it's all smooth. Yeah, you guys we definitely learned quite a bit in terms of this one, for sure. So thank you for sticking through it. And you guys, it's what I want to do is I do not know everything. There's way too many parts to install sometimes to get to be the guy who says that he knows everything. Yeah, I appreciate you guys just being a part of this and learning with me. I build a lot of PCs, and I still sometimes am just humbled by what I learn as I build. I'm like, oh yeah, like I learned that I don't like Intel stock coolers. I learned that today. Definitely don't like Intel stock coolers.
AJG says it's dad joke time.
Okay, we need a dad joke. Okay, I'm gonna bring one up. Okay, here we go. Nope, wrong one. Okay, worst dad jokes. We're on that thing. Okay, if you see a robbery at an Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness?
That's so bad.
Spring is here. I got so excited I wet my pants. I don't understand that. What kind of magic do cows believe in? Moodoo. Okay, those are really terrible. Okay, want to hear a joke about a piece of paper? Never mind, it's terrible.
What?
Want to hear a joke about a piece of paper? Never mind, it's terrible. Terrible.
Oh, okay.
I start a new job in Seoul next week. I hope it's going to be a good career move. Seoul, okay.
Yeah.
These are all lost on Trevor.
No, I got that one.
Oh, okay.
Took me a minute.
Bro, bad. Everybody's like, those are terrible.
Let's see what Google has. Okay, Google, tell me a dad joke.
I will. My wife has been like mad about me not using hers, so I'll have to
Because they always put their best foot forward.
I think we've heard that one already.
Yeah, we have. We've heard that one before, yeah, for sure. The Korea one was good. I like that one. It's a good Korea move. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're just going to kind of collect all of it. We're going to make this so it's out. And now see why they gave me so many zip ties. There you go. We can change our RGB from that. It would have been nice to be able to do it otherwise, but we'll change this for there. And the last thing is we're just going to zip tie these together. Have up top. There we go. That's the easy stuff right there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, now all we got to do is install our GPU or PSU, and then that's it. And some couple cable extensions, but cable extensions are always fun. Everybody loves a cable extension. If you guys want to submit, actually I'll tell this. I will have Blondie create a dad joke. If you guys, she'll create a dad joke section in Discord. If you want to submit dad jokes for Tech Papa, as they call it, Tech Papa is whatever. That's what I'm going to tell Tech Papa. If you want Tech Papa to tell you like a good dad joke, you want to submit some good dad jokes, we'll put that up in the Discord and you can put some good dad jokes in there. And they have to be appropriate, right? Because we have some good ones. Okay, so that looks much better. Our build is much cleaner now. Now we got to do is get our GPU and our CPU in. Our GPU and PSU in. Okay.
Did you hear about the world's largest pickle?
No.
It's a really big deal.
I've heard that one too. Okay. What do we need? Okay, now we're gonna put in our GPU and stuff like that, and then we're good. Turn this over. And that's just so we can. I wanted that to be out so I can get to it. This build actually looks like, I have to say, with the Hyper 212 black, this actually looks pretty clean. I like the way this build is turning out. With all the gray and black, it's actually a very nice looking build. Okay, let's get our GPU in. Nice little clean build. I like clean builds.
Yes, it's a micro?
Yeah, it's a micro ATX. For the 5, is it, oh, did we get? Nice, okay, Raspberry, yeah, I can get that. I know a lot of people who like that stuff. Yeah, it's an incognito build. GPU time. Let me check. Oh, guys, the other thing too is if we've had a lot of donated subs, that sometimes they'll go there. No, it's right. It's the thing's right. That's the right number of subs. So yeah, everything there is good. I just checked the stuff. 1,460 people. 1,460 people on 1,460 people on YouTube right now. Thank you very much, all you YouTubers. It's been moving, but guys, come on, let's see if we can get those last. Let's see if we can get those last. What? 14. We need 14 more, right? 14. So we can get those last 14, so we can do we can unlock the $100 and be going towards the RAM. So we just need 14 subs. And remember, if you're over on YouTube, if you want to go to twitch.tv/Robeytech and unlock some extra giveaways, just go over and you can use your free Amazon Prime sub. Why don't eggs tell jokes? They crack each other up. That's why eggs don't tell jokes.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. No, the Twitch viewers is 411. Oh, there's all you guys are my faves. That's where all the support is. There we go. Boom. GPU's out. Oops. There we go. There's a sub. Oh, Tate with 5 gifted. There you go. 5 gifted, taking up to 51. Getting super close, guys. There we go. Hype in the channel. Getting close. We want to get, the goal is to get to as close to 100 because like when you get to the hype ones, I pretty much have everything for my first build, just waiting for the GPU. I'm going to start putting together on Monday. Wow, you're welcome. I'm awesome. I'm glad you did. I hope you learned something from this build because boy did I learn a lot from this build. Yeah, 9 left, guys. We could do like one, somebody could drop a 10 spotter and it'd be all done. Okay, so we got our GPU out now. Even though it was oops, except for I forgot to put everything back in it. But yeah, that's by design.
Any news on the mats?
News on the mats. So we are still waiting for Newegg is in the process of approving us for selling. Cindy sent us an updated design, which is pretty cool. So they're all in progress, guys. We're trying very hard to get them up. We will have them for sale soon. I know people really want them. Did anybody use the Lustre stuff? Did anybody take a look at the Lustre stuff? What did you guys think? I'm curious. What's the name of the casing? What casing? I'm sorry, I don't know what the casing is. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this off. Put that in there. Hey, what's up? Okay, so we got everything here. What we're gonna do is just do our peel here real quick. Get all this extra stuff off. Oh, it sounds like music stuff. Check the music. Music is the soul. Okay, it is. I did stop. Okay, Sound of Summer. Here we go. Getting our music back going again. Okay, let's just get our little plastic off here. There we go. There we go. Wow, okay. There we go. Look at that. Nice little small beastly monster. Ready to go in. And luckily I was right. It's 2 slots. Okay, so we're going to top down. Just enough room here. I think this build came out looking good. It's like good looking. It's attractive, like Trey.
Heyo.
Heyo. There we go. Looks good. It's a salami mommy. That's a great name. It's a salami mommy. Oh, I need a screw. Yeah, 2 screws.
Can you go back to the Intel
Can you go back to the no? I don't know. I think it's already been incinerated. Yeah, I think yeah, it is a very attractive board. It's just the question is like it's just been little bonkers with the with all of the mistakes. That's all. But we're learning. All in the name of learning. Okay. There we go. That's in. Yeah, it's nice. It is definitely very nice and compact. And the other thing too that impresses me about this case, so I know I've kind of raved on this case already, but the one thing that is also very impressive with this case is the amount of room you have for cable management on the back as well. There's just a lot, like they did a lot for this in this case well, and I'm impressed every time I do this. So good, big shout out to Cooler Master for doing this, and particularly just this case. Okay, let's put our colored we're gonna keep this incognito. Incognito. Keeping all black theme. It's a blackout build essentially. I think there's a little bit of RGB.
You peeled the GeForce plastic?
Huh? No, I didn't. I can. It's like I don't know if this peels. It doesn't. I can't tell. I don't want to screw it up. It doesn't look like it peels. I'm committed. Oh no, it peels. Okay. Okay, it does peel. Confirmed peels. There you go.
I thought they said, how can it be edible for the giveaway?
There we go. And peel. Okay, now all the peel's done. How appealing. How appealing. Okay, now go ahead and do our cables real quick. These should be fast. My favorite personal build themes is, I would say I really loved, we did a cyberpunk themed one well before cyberpunk became a thing. And we did that in I forgot the name of the case, but we did that for a good friend of mine, Tara Voker. And that was a lot of fun. And actually, the thing that was super interesting about that is that I did that in cahoots with my co-host at the time, with Brenna. And that was a lot of fun, and that was a very attractive build. The McLaren build and the Xbox Fractal build were also some of my favorite. I really like the Intel Gamer Days one we just finished. That one is super hot. And then I'm really excited about the Venom build that we're going to be doing. I think the plan is that'll be done next week. Okay, let's get the camera open. Okay, guys, we're almost done. We got very little left. Just putting our cable combs on, which in this one is really easy. That Venom build is going to be pretty rad. It's in the Cougar. The Kylo Ren build was, I forgot about Kylo Ren. Yeah, that one is, the winner just got it. He sent me, I was really nervous about that because he had to like fill the loop, but he did a masterful job. So he just got the build yesterday or the day before. Got it all filled. He's nice and happy. That build looks so good. I will tell you, this video does not do that build justice. Yeah, I have a lot of really favorite builds. I'm really just fortunate and lucky to get to do this, and it's been pretty cool. So I appreciate all that stuff. Oh yeah, I know, because you want to. Yeah, you and I talked about it last time, right? Like it's hard for you to like. I have to agree with you. If it's selling for like $1,000, right? I would say like the one that I have right here, the Hyper 212 is a great one. Any of the Noctua ones are great for cooling the 3600X. That's pretty weird that you're getting so hot. I haven't had many problems with the Wraith Prism cooler. You could try just getting some thermal grizzly knot, and just replacing, like cleaning off the thermal paste and applying different thermal paste and see if that improves it before replacing your cooler. I always screw with confidence. That's all I do. Screwing with confidence is the key to success.
With that Venom build, are you going to be able to do what you're envisioning?
I'm hoping, yeah. I'm trying to make it work for the custom water cooling. We're seeing what we can do here. I may mortgage your house, but it's fine.
I don't have a house yet, so I guess
I know. I'm waiting for you to buy that. So
okay.
Yeah, there we go. We're installing our black cables here.
I live in a van down by the river.
Looks good. Nice
It is
black cable.
Trey, I am here.
I don't need that one. I do need this one. Okay, we just need a single.
People are just now noticing that you're not wearing an esports jersey.
Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't worn one today. I'm wearing the because I'm inverted, the Top Gun shirt today. A lot of people were pretty happy with this, like the one other time I wore this. I'm gonna start branching out, adding some other shirts to my wardrobe.
What about some Halo shirts?
Some Halo shirts?
Is there any cool Halo shirts?
Yeah, there are. I wear my Halo hoodie a lot in the winter. I like hoodies.
Are they as cool as Destiny shirts?
They're different. They're not. I don't think anyone is as cool as the other. I think they're just different.
Nice answer.
There we go.
Nice. Is that a non-answer?
It's the answer. That and 72 or 42.
What's Halo? You're gonna make me die.
There we go. Okay, nice clean build there. Okay, last cable. Last cable of the day. I wonder how I'm gonna do this one. I wonder if will this go? I don't think it'll fit in there. I'm gonna try.
I always like Cole Martin's response to spam.
What is it?
Spam's for frying guys. Or spam's for frying pans, guys. Please don't.
That's good. The hope is to make it look clean. It's, you know, that even $1,000 build can look clean. That's the hope, right? Showing you that, like, it's just a little bit of care. You can make even $1,000 build look really nice. Simple, clean, efficient, and hopefully fast is the hope. Though I've killed a lot of time of that I was supposed to be playing games.
Hey, some of the stuff gave us trouble.
Yeah, we had more trouble than we thought. I thought this was going to be a pretty simple wham bam, thank you build, but it was not. There were some troublemakers in this one. Okay, there we go. Almost done. One more cable. One more cable comb. GPU, what does he say? The GPU off the side? I'm going to do the bottom because I like the way the bottom looks because you end up with that nice clean 90-degree look. I think it should fit. I'm hoping anyway. There we go. Oh, God. See if we can get it in there. Get in there. Get in there. Thank you, Batman. I think there's enough room. Yes, there was. Yes. There we go. Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, I like the way that looks. See? There we go. That's nice and clean. See? Nice, clean looking build. Simple, clean, elegant.
Speaking of Batman,
What?
we're getting
Oh, like 50 Batman things
2 new games in the
in the Batman universe.
Well, I guess one's DC related, the other one is.
They also have that new. They also have the new. That new Rocksteady game looks pretty rad too.
Yeah, that's what Rocksteady is doing. Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
where it's Suicide Squad kill the Justice League or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
And then there's WB Montreal is doing Gotham Knight or Knights or something like that, where it's co-op. And you can play as Batgirl, Red Hood, Nightwing, or Robin.
I'm gonna play as Knight. Ding.
Whoa, you got them.
I did. Okay, that should be good right there. We've got a nice long cable for this. And we'll twist that down and boom. There we go. And then the other cable will keep that low. But we've got to keep this low so that way that'll be where we connect our power. One little cable there. No yawning.
I'm sorry.
No yawning.
Been up since 4:30.
There we go.
It's too early.
What are we at? 56, guys. We're almost to the hype train. We got to finish this out. Let's get these last 3 subs so that way we can unlock the $100 gift card. And don't forget, then we're on our way towards that getting upgrading the $100 gift card to 32 gigs of your choice of RAM, up to 150 bucks. Get a few subs. No, the sub counter catches up. So if like somebody does gifted sub, it takes a little while to get through all those subs. So trust me, the counter is correct, guys.
Yes, we did check.
We did check. It's all correct. Cometh downeth. I don't know why I said it in Latin. It's so much cleaner in Latin when you say it. It's not really Latin.
Cometh downeth.
Cometh downeth.
Or I layeth.
I layeth the spammeth down. Hey, oh, hype train has started. Oh, hype train is incoming, guys. Okay, this is it. Remember, if we get the second hype train, then we're giving away this 4 terabyte Seagate expansion drive. We've got one. It's up to you guys to unlock the others. We just got to get to... I'm going to go ahead and put up the other giveaway. Oh, wow, there's level 1 already done.
I worked my 12-hour shift today, too, okay?
I'm going to go ahead and fix this because we're at 59. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to give you guys the 60th one just so we have it. Sub goal. All right, this is for a 32 gig RAM kit, $150 value.
Oh, it's the music.
Okay,
like, what is going on?
We're at 61. Oh, sorry, we need 100, 63, 08, 30, 20, 20. Okay, there we go. Okay, starting that goal now. Okay, let's finish it out, guys. Now that new goal's up. $150 value going in from there. Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to start working on our PSU. PSU.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh. It's at the very end. Hype it. There we go. Level 2. Okay. Getting in there. Okay, last part. Last part.
We're almost there. I can taste it. You dying over there?
I'm dying over here. I'm excited about playing Wasteland. I'm really excited about that. Checking that out tonight. I've got it downloaded. Who's got it? Who's going to check out Wasteland?
I've never played 1 or 2, so I don't even know what it's about.
It's about Wasteland. It's about a land of waste.
Do you waste the land, or is it land of waste?
Why are you asking these kind of pointed questions?
Your waste? My waste?
Everybody's waste. Okay, there we go.
Whose waste is
everybody?
it in the
It's
land?
everybody's waste. It's the whole wasteland. Okay. Another one of our. I love that they give it. So every time EVGA gives you one of these jumpers, so you can oh, here's my 650 watt for culling my loop. I just think it's cool that they give you this every time.
What is it?
It allows you to turn on the PSU without having it plugged into a motherboard. So and then also when you need to fill a water loop, you use that, plug it in, and then that'll allow you to have the power supply on without having to power up the motherboard and everything else. So pretty cool. Come on, guys! Level 3. We're on our way. We're at what, 66, 63? Come on, let's finish it out. Let's do it. You can do it. Remember, if you're over on YouTube, you can just go over, go to twitch.tv/Robeytech, and you can also try and unlock this final giveaway. Don't need that. Oh, I guess I can just use that one. I do need a SATA, but that's not SATA. That's not going to work. This is a CPU. There we go. Need one of these, and that's it. That's everything. Everything else just goes in the box. In the box.
In the box.
In the box.
Box?
It's in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Bring back college football.
EA Sports. Not bringing it back. Oh, this also gave me some colored ties and stuff like that. How very sweet of you. Okay, we're not throwing this away because in case I take this build apart, I don't want to get rid of the extra components here. I might give this to my son, I might not. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much. Where are we at? Well, the giveaway hasn't happened yet. The giveaways are getting close to happening. Okay, 32 It's not a $150 gift card. It's a $50. It's now a $100 gift card right now. We're on our way towards a. If we get to 100, then it becomes a 32 gig. They don't stack. They replace. It's like it's getting better. The giveaways get better and better. Yeah. So it's not like, yeah, I mean, that would just be completely unviable. Okay, there we go.
EA Sports, it's in your wallet.
Yeah, EA Sports, it's in your wallet. Okay, there we go.
Very much.
Okay, hooking up our cables real quick. That's what we're doing. I'll zoom out so you guys can see a little bit better. Keep this. This is supposed to be a much faster build. It was supposed to be. It did not turn into that. Okay, so I'm just zoom out so you guys can see. So you guys can see I'm hooking up. What I'm doing right now is hooking up our power. So we've hooked up our SATA, which goes into SATA 1.
What's so sad about you?
Nothing SATA. I'm happy that this build's almost over because it's made me SATA multiple times. That's for sure. Okay, there's our motherboard. Next one is our CPU connector. And you see right here in the top right it says CPU, so you just plug that in. It's like this. The split in is the part that you don't plug in. And then over here is we only need one VGA, so we're just going to plug that VGA into VGA 1, like so. It's a me, Mario. Okay, there we go. And now our PSU is ready to go. Now
This build will be a reference for future generations. It'll explain the extinction of the Intel CPU cooler.
Yeah, no kidding. Maybe. Oh, come on. There we go. Gonna make sure nothing's trapped back there. Oh, it's trying to get trapped. There we go. Okay, now lift this up. Whoop. Okay. We have to lock it down. Now it's locked.
Lock it down.
Lock it down. Okay, now let's go ahead and put in our. Let's go to our side camera. You guys can see the screwing of the PSU. Side camera. Side camera. Oh, no, it's still not high enough. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it high enough. This is like, I don't know if this table goes that high. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there you go. Let's put that out of the way.
You guys see that?
Can you see it with the thing in the way? Okay, there we go. Slow motion zoom in. There you go. Okay, now all we're doing is just going to screw in our last little screws here.
All right, made it to level 5.
There we go. There we go. And one more. Whoa. Apparently it's just going to go down. It's like, I'm just going to go down.
I'm sick of your crap.
It did. It just decided it's going to go down. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's screwed in. Everything's all done. Put it top down. Don't know why that happened.
It looks so clean.
I'm glad. Well, it looks clean. Every once in a while, through trial and tribulation, we end up with a very good looking build. Okay, next up. Okay, we need our okay, so SATA, because these are what's going to power the RGB. I'm going to put this way down here. Change our light colors here in a bit. Then what I try and do, try and push this like right here, so the button is actually so he can find it, or so I can find it. It would be amazing. Okay. Now, this is CPU.
There you go. We're at 50%.
Okay, guys, 50%, level 5. We're what, 60, 69? So only 30 subs away from unlocking that RAM giveaway. no matter what, we're gonna give away a $100 Newegg gift card though. Okay. Come on, baby. There we go. Here we go, CPU's in. Okay, then VGA goes right here. There we go, VGA's in. There we go, and then finally, the last cable. It's the never-ending cable. Reach the stars.
There we go.
The sudden
4%.
fantasy. Dream a dream. This is the never-ending build. That's why I'm singing the never-ending story. The never-ending build. Ah. Come on, baby. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's all in. Build is done. The never-ending build is done. It was supposed to be a fast and
94%.
94%. Ow. Damn link. So I have to say, I'm gonna agree with Trey or Trevor that this build came out looking super clean. It really did.
Yeah. It looks so much better with the H12 or 212. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, level 5. Level 5. Okay, so we are at 70. I can't even tell how many subs we're at. It doesn't read. I wish we could fix that, but. And we're super close to it. Okay, so we got another giveaway if this. Oh, we're at 71 subs. Okay, so we're right. That was right. That says 70. Apparently I gave him a sub. Okay, so now let's see if it turns on, is the question. With all of the cooler changes and all that sort of stuff, does this even turn on? Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and put the back on here. Because it's funny, because like this one, like we could put all the parts on and it wouldn't really matter because it's all black. Outside of the fans at the front.
Is it back in black? Yes, Roby is on the West Coast.
Yes, I am on the West Coast. There we go.
Of what continent, though?
I'm on the West Coast of Malaysia. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Does it post is the question. Are we doing the post giveaway? Are we giving up and just crying all the way home? That is the question.
Assume the fetal position.
Assume. Okay, here we go. Let's grab our stuff. Ugh. Okay. Boom. Boom, I see link lights already. Ooh, that's already on. Okay, here we go. Let's see if Tech Jesus has really supported us. He's really been here the whole time. Okay, here we go. Look at that.
We got lights.
We got lights. We got power. They're in. That's on. There it is. I see all the fans are spinning. Oh, and we have a post. Just so you guys know, it posted. Here we go. You guys can see the post right there. So it did post. We have posted. Show you guys the front. There's not a whole lot to look at from the side, but you guys can see those cool fans there at the front. I'm waiting for the post thing to show up through there. There it goes. There's the post. Shows right there. i5-10400, 16 gigs of RAM, and then there's our lights. The cool thing is I also did something pretty neat. Is right here. Look, I made it so I can control the lights from right inside the case.
There you go.
There we go. And there's our nice purple, which I like better. I made it easy so you can change the lights if you want to. Okay, so let's do the post. Do the post giveaway. Thank you very much for all that sort of stuff. Come on, guys. Let's finish this. Let's finish this out. Let's finish this out. Let's go ahead and make sure that I want to see if we can get to the 100 subs. We haven't yet. We've yet to not do it. Let's make it happen because we want to do those giveaways here at the end, but we're going to do this giveaway that's happening right now. Remember, subs, you get extra entries. This is for 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate, which gets you access to Flight Sim. It gets you access to Wasteland. It gets you access to that new Dontnod game, Grounded. All those games are free with Game Pass, both on PC and on Xbox One X. Okay, so this is the post giveaway. Doing that first command, giveaways. That's what I'm looking for. It's like, what the heck am I looking for? Okay, giveaways. Okay. So custom. And this is for 3 months of Game Pass. There we go. You know what, guys? Let's do a year. We're going to do a year of Game Pass. We're going to do a year. I've changed my mind. Remember, subs, so this is going to give you a year of Game Pass if you win this. Starting that giveaway right now. 120-second ad. Okay, let us go ahead while we're doing that, while that's running. We're going to get this off to the side. And let's go ahead and get some games going. See if we can, how this thing performs. There we go. I'm going to push this all the way to the side. Man, that looks so much better with, you're right, that other cooler made such a massive difference. Okay, so the question now that we've got the build done, the question of the hour is, does it perform like we expect it to? That is the question now that we are here to answer. I'm going to take all these out that just keep getting stuck on the magnets. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, let's grab our mouse and keyboard. Also brought to you by Cooler Master in this case. Oh, it's funny, we have a whole Cooler Master. Like, none of that, check this out. Like, we also have, as the monitor, a review, which I just reviewed. This monitor, which there's a link for in the description. I just got finished reviewing it. If you're looking for an awesome $300 monitor, this monitor is amazing. I am super impressed with this. So Cooler Master just started making monitors, and this is their first entry. They had a 32-inch version, which we're still reviewing, and then they had this one. This is their 27-inch. It's a 1080p, 144 hertz, and I have been very impressed with this monitor. So if you're looking for a good $300 range monitor, I know it's currently sold out, but I cannot recommend this one enough for the cost. And it's got HDMI 1.4, HDMI 2.0, DisplayPort 1.4, and even though it says 3 millisecond, our grade testing saw it closer to 5. This is like an all, but it's like, what's funny is like we have this whole Cooler Master theme going right now. Cooler Master keyboard, Cooler Master mouse. Yeah, this monitor is really sick, and like I said, there's a link in the description if you want to check it out. Okay. Okay, guys, picking a winner in just a second. And then we will do our last giveaway at the end. We still have to do the hard drive giveaway. Okay, we got room for game here. Just gonna get into this. Okay, and picking our winner now. Congratulations, As I Lay Dying. As I Lay Dying. That's the sad name. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and enable that, and then we're gonna save and exit. We're going to capture. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to do that last giveaway. This is for the Seagate drive. See if it gets into Windows, though. That's my question. There's always the thing when you switch to. Oops. Yeah, let's not do that.
I also forgot they're doing digital Gamescom.
Yeah, they are. I saw Jeff Keighley was doing his part. Okay, here we go. We're gonna peel this. Get the peel right there. It goes. Okay, so we got the peel ready for this as well, guys. Whoopsie. Okay, gotta fix that. Now we're good. Okay. Our OS is up. Oopsie.
I don't know if I like all these oopsies coming from.
Nice little peel there. Put our cam link and get the maximum, like, it's like a sunburn, just like taking off the skin. Like in one just giant sheet, your skin just comes off. It's the best visualization. Whoa! When you do that, we're gonna go ahead and screw this in real quick. There we go. That looks good. Okay, let's pick our winner. Oh, no, it's as I lay dying. Never mind, you won. Okay, so we're gonna get ready for this next giveaway. Remember, this is for our Seagate expansion drive. Where'd you go? Oh, okay, there it is. There we go. Okay, so we're in. We got 16 gigs. It's all overclocked. We're good there. We're getting ready to do that giveaway. Let's go ahead and, while we're doing this though, let's pull up Steam. Oh, I forgot. Let's plug in our network connection, which is plugged in.
Like you already did that.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm guessing that I need to pull the driver down. If I'm not mistaken, because this is a Z490, and it's like every time. Yep, needs a driver. We're gonna grab our driver real quick, and then we're gonna start that giveaway. Okay, fix our giveaway. Seagate. There it is. That is this one. This is Seagate 4 terabyte. What is it called? 4 terabyte
Expansion.
expansion. Hard drive. There we go. Okay, remember subs, you get extra entries to all this, to this one specifically. So same as always, 3 entries if you're a tier 1, 4 entries if you're a tier 2, 5 if you're a tier 3. Give it to Seagate. Thank you for sponsoring this. Starting that giveaway right now. And then oh. Just grabbing the drive real quick, guys. Okay. Grab our drive. And this is for, what is this, the Z490 Prime Plus. Z490M Prime. Z490M Plus. There it is. Support. Driver. Windows 10. Download. Download. Thank you. Track off. Browse to USB drive C. Thank you very much. Yep. What the? Use this one. How many do we get?
Gosh.
Okay, there we go. Let us try this again. Okay. Let's get this installed. Okay, here's where we are, guys. Why is the let's get to widgets. Okay, picking our winner now. Congratulations, Pork Bob. Pork Bob over on Twitch. Congratulations, you are the winner of the
Oh man.
Okay, so now that's all set up, so we can go from there. Okay, let's run our
Super cool looking video game, right?
yes. Well, first, yeah, the super cool looking video game is always first. First, we're gonna update our driver. We're doing first. Making sure everything's good, because once this is done, then we can basically, we're gonna run our benchmark, see where it is there, and then let's just see how this thing performs. In something simple, I should probably go ahead and launch, make sure that it's updated. So while we're doing the one, let's get Steam in here. Go to link, get Steam up in here. Okay, and that's all good. Wasteland 3 is now available.
There we go.
There we go. I'm updating right now. I'm updating benchmark, 3D benchmark. It's ready to go. We're just gonna wait for our GPU to install. But while we're doing that, let's go ahead. I remember we should have everything updated. So we'll check COD. COD's always a good one. We can see what this was. It's been a while. Has it been that long is the question.
I can't remember if there's an update or not.
There is. Update. It's 17 gigs. That's not long. That won't take long. By the time we're done with 3D March, it'll be done. So we're just waiting for the GPU real quick. And then that's it. Do I look frozen? Okay, no, it was just being slow. Okay. Oh, let me get my thing up here. Okay, we are super close, guys. How many subs are we away? I think we're 30. No, we gotta be less than that. How many subs do we? I can't.
It says that someone was wondering if it was stuck at 70 or whatever.
Let me check. No way. We're at 78. Yeah, so we're at 78, guys. Maybe today's just not the day for the. I mean, it's not like $100 is not like it's a bad thing. It's just I'm used to somebody dropping it in and dropping it like it's hot at the end. 70. No, it's 78. Did we hit 79? Oh yeah, I gave you guys a sub because I counted wrong. Is Wasteland 3? Yes, Wasteland 3 is a PC game. I can see, let me see how big it is. We can check, because if it's big, if it's not big, I can download it and we can check it out on this PC. Oh, checking it. Come on. Why are you? I'm connected. Oh my gosh. There it goes. Okay, so there it is. Check Wasteland. Okay, search Wasteland. There it is. I already downloaded it on my other one. I don't think it's that big, but we'll find out. Okay. Why does this say I should have this game? I just gotta download the beta app. Okay, hold on. And then once we're just waiting for the, I think we're waiting, this is, oh, it's installed. Oh, I didn't even see it. Finish that. There it is. Okay, hold on one sec, guys. Check this real quick. That way I can get Wasteland 3. I forgot, it's part of Game Pass. I have to have the Game Pass app installed.
At the end of the stream.
People are asking about the giveaways. At the end of the stream, guys. Yep, it's at the end of the stream. Okay, let us, we're gonna just wait till this goes so we can get the install going. And then once we get the install going, we'll run our 3D mark and then we'll check out a couple games and then that's it. That should be it for the day. Time. Okay. There it goes, okay. It's just making things awesome right now, guys. Thank you very much for the subs, guys. Because we want to see how this performs. That was kind of the key thing. Like, we got this all done. Sorry it took as long as it did. It came out sick, but we're at the very end right now. Okay, there we go. I'm going to start the Wasteland 3 install. There we go. We're signing in. There it is. Man, I'm so excited. I can't believe it's like there already. I would install, oh, it's only 38 gigs, so it's going to be pretty quick, yeah. Okay. Oh, 4 titles got updated. Check them out. Oh, it's updating all that stuff.
The sub counter is stuck.
Is it?
That's what they keep saying.
Did we get more subs?
I don't think so. I could be.
We'll check in there in a minute, guys. Just getting this thing started. Okay, so there you go. Wasteland, where are you? There you go. There you go. Installing it. I'm gonna install it on here. There we go. Only 3.2 gigs. Okay, there we go. Whoa, what is the other one? Okay, cool. Oh, not on the USB drive. Let's get that rid of. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're installing Wasteland. Let's run 3D Mark while we're waiting for that install and those updates to go. Should be pretty quick for the download and all that sort of stuff.
The monitor is the new Cooler Master.
Yeah, it's a new GL27-CF. I think is what it is. The GL27-CF. Here we go, guys. Launching our 3D benchmark. Okay, so this is going to basically tell us how this, like, the one thing that we wanted to know at the very end was, I'm going to hit continue launch and my son's going to kick me out. I'm sorry, he's going to be super mad. But because he's playing a different game right now. But this will tell us, like, this will give us an idea in terms of, you think about just sheer game performance. We have some 3700Xs that are already on here. So this will tell us where it kind of sits from a 3700X. And then again, what we'll do is we're updating COD, which is almost finished now. Maybe not. It says it's almost finished here. But by the time COD's update, we should be able to check out some modern, some how that does in the Battle Royale. And then from there, we'll check out Wasteland 3 at the very end, and then that'll call it in. Pair of jumper cables walked into a bar, and the bartender said something, but I missed it. Yeah, something else is, yeah, it doesn't show. It shows it's doing this, but we'll have to see. But let's run this and go from there, because this is kind of one of the big things that we always like to do. I'm going to turn off the music here, because this is always like one of those things that people, there's sound that's going to come through this, so we're not going to drown you out.
A pair of jumper cables walked into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'll serve you, just don't start anything." Oh,
is that what it says? By the way, guys, it's still 79 subs, so it's not showing new subs. There hasn't been any new. Yeah. And we have until the end of the end of the thing to go from there. So yeah. Okay, running our demo. Here it goes. Grab a drink. Congratulations, by the way, for the Seagate winner. We still have the $100 Newegg gift card that we're still going to give away here at the end. This is the test, right? Like this is what it all goes in there.
Such a great game.
Yeah, everybody likes the way this part looks. So here we go. This is the test of the build. It's really slick. Like honestly, this build came out so sick. Very clean.
It could be follows.
Yeah, it could be. This is loud on the here. Change this. There we go. I'm going to try and give you guys a little bit more of a view of the build, just so you guys can see what it was that we actually finished now that it's done. That build, I'm sorry, I'm just so impressed with how this build came out. This is what we're benching, which is the build that we did. This monitor looks so good. And it's funny because I've been using that really high-end, like I think it's 240 hertz eSport monitor, and it's just the color on this looks so good. So I'm super impressed with this monitor for 300 bucks.
Is that a 2K 1080p?
This is 1080p. Yep. I have the. Yeah, we're benchmarking the PC we just built, guys. We want to make sure people want to see how it runs. Like this is a $1,000 build that we have heard should compete with the 3700X from a gaming perspective. We're just seeing where it was. 3D Mark is a great place to start in terms of seeing where it's at. So that's what we're doing. It's again, you guys are just getting to watch the test, and then we'll bring up our game bar and all that stuff when we actually run the game and stuff.
Someone asked me to.
I was like, well, damn.
Yeah, someone asked me two structures to hold water.
That's pretty good.
I was like, well, damn.
That's pretty good. Benchmark GTA. I don't have GTA installed. I am working on new benchmark drives, which were 2 terabyte thanks to Western Digital. Name of the game. This game is just 3D Mark. It's not actually not a game. It is a benchmark.
That's the joke.
Yeah. Oh.
It looks like. No, I'm not saying what they're saying. I'm just saying in general, like. I keep saying what game.
Oh, are you talking about the subs finally caught up? Was that like, so now all the subs are coming. Now somebody could just drop, what do we need, like 21 subs? No, yeah, 21 subs, and then we would give away RAM. I know, this is kicking, yeah, I know, that's the point. This is for $1,000 build, this build should be quite powerful. It's a 2060 KO Ultra. It should look that's the thing is like for $1,000 for 1080p, and it could do 1440p too. I did a $500 build, Emmer, and that's actually what my son is playing on now. So if you want to check out the $500 build, it's up on the YouTube. The giveaway has not been announced yet. We're going to be doing the giveaway at the end of the stream. So we're going to get through the benchmarks and go from there.
On the YouTube, you say?
On the YouTubes, yes. On the just download Moran. Don't do that. Don't download Moran. That's not a thing. Yeah, in terms of like its frame rate and stuff like that, it runs really well. Now again, what this benchmark does is it adds more. What it's doing dynamic resolution to keep the frame rate at a certain point. So it adds and changes resolution to keep frame rate, and then from there, that's how it basically rates what the build should be at the end. 2060 is over a 1660 or a 980 Ti. Nice. Can this build run Crysis 3? Yes. How well? Don't know. Play the new Halo. We're not going to be playing Halo Infinite today because it's not out. Yeah, that's normal for now. Like, again, we don't turn on VSync. We unlock frame rate. Again, main reason is that if you lock VSync, it will lock to the frame rate of the monitor. But given that we're using capture, that means it's 60. So we turn off tearing so it doesn't do that. So we want to make sure to see what our maximum frames that we could push are for these games. No, it could run Flight Sim 2020 on high. If I could download Flight Sim 2020, but it's 96 gigs. It's pretty big.
Wow.
Can it run PowerPoint? Maybe. PowerPoint is pretty epic. Okay, here's our CPU test. This should be very good for Call of Duty. That's the game that we're going to test after this, if it's downloading like it's supposed to. What about Minesweeper? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. You could just get rid of half of COD. Yeah, COD is a beast. It seems like this is stuck. I don't know what it's stuck on. I have to see what's going on here because this download for COD should not take that long. Okay, we're just waiting for our. Oh, or it's done. Oh, there it is. 7300. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Oh, this is locked up. That's what's going on here. Okay, let's run BattleNet again. Okay, let's exit BattleNet. Try this again. One sec, guys. I want to make sure that we can run this. And then we're going to check the comparisons here in just a second. Just need to let BattleNet log in again. Okay, oh, by the way, Call of Duty is updated, just so you guys know. So we're good there. Okay, let's compare our results. This is a valid score, so we're going to compare our results online. There we go. Then we're going to look at my results. So this is an i5. So on par with it, this is an i5-10400 with a RTX 2060. Ooh, check this out though. 3600X, lower score, and 3700X. Oh, 3800. No, check this out. So here's interesting. This is a 3800X with an RTX 2060 KO, and it's with 100 points. And understand, both a 30. Let's see. I'm curious what a 3600. Let's check. 3600X is what? Newegg. Oops, that's not my way. Okay, here we go. Newegg. This is it's $208. That's on B&H. Let's not do B&H. I'm in like a Newegg. Newegg. So on Newegg, which I'm getting 1% cash back if I was to buy this. So again, Newegg, $214. Still $50 more than this particular CPU. And if you look at the results, we're within 100 points of that. And even the 3800X, which is, again, with the 2060 KO, even the 3800X, which is this is with a 2060 KO, within 150 points. So and remember, this is a $180 processor. Now let's see how this runs in a game. We're going to test this now with Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
That just gives you an idea in terms of when you think. A lot of people say, "Hey, price per dollar. How does Intel compare?" This is a $180 processor. Yes, you can overclock it. That is a difference, right? If you wanted to overclock it, but For literally $50 less, look at what you're getting. You're getting game performance that's on par with a CPU that's literally $50 more. I want to see it run Cyber. I would guess, yeah, Tagman, if we did the heaven benchmark, then you would, I would agree. So that this would be higher. Power per dollar, sorry, not price per dollar, power per dollar. Yeah, the higher the score, the better. So like if you looked in there, I had like a 10900K with 10900K with a Titan, and that was like 14,000. LeBum James. And yeah, the 10400 is at 2.9 gigahertz. So the Ryzen 7, this is the point I'm trying to say, is like for, if you want, that's the thing that's crazy, is that the Ryzen, like most Ryzen 7 3700X builds, most Ryzen 7 3700X builds are $2,000. But this is $1,000, and if you wanted to, instead of spending $300, you could spend $300 more. Instead of buying a $200, $100 more, you could buy a 2070, which then makes it 144 hertz. I'm just telling you, game-wise, this is actually pretty impressive. Just restarting. Let's see how our Wasteland's doing. Oh, it's Wasteland's almost done too. We can do a 10-6. We can do it. Depending on next. I think I actually have an open spot next week on Storm Sim, so we could do a 10600K benchmark next week if we want to check that out. I just, again, 10600K. Then we open up a whole lot of 10600K. We open up a lot of options because now you can overclock. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like, again, for you, it's like if you want to maximize game power, for dollar, this will cost you less and you will get better performance or as good performance in game. And that's the part that's crazy. So we're going to go to Warzone. And the thing is like even at 2.9, right? Like there's a lot of other things in terms of optimization for Intel and other things like that that will also be very good. Again, right now we're just going to wait for our multiplayer in progress. I'm working on one for overclocking on for your GPU, and we're going to do one for CPU. It's just, guys, it takes a while to do all these build. Like we have a lot of stuff that. So 10600 with the 3070, that would be a good thing. Yes, we are going to have the entire suite of new NVIDIA cards when they come out. So we'll have all of them. Yeah, I mean, yes, you should be able to handle games at 1080p. The question is, and we will test this. Like the hope is I want to do a follow up next week and test this on 1440p, so we can see what this is from a 1440p and stuff like that. 1200 PSU is really big for that case. I'm not sure if it fits, but you can measure. 4K, this would not be a good 4K build. The 4K, I mean, you could run 4K at medium to low settings if you wanted to, but I would not recommend this for 4K. Honestly, 4K gaming is just, it's interesting, right? Like consoles do a pretty good job, but even if you like, I'm right now I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey on PC at ultra settings at 1440p with max ray tracing, and it looks better than a 4K console because I'm super sampling the texture resolution. So there's a bunch of things like that. You need an 850 watt it's 850 watts is the rumor. The minimum power supply for 3080 and higher is 850 watts. We haven't heard anything about the Zen 3 CPUs yet. All we know is that supposedly they're supposed to be near end of year. Minecraft I'm pretty sure this would run Minecraft Education Edition without a problem. 1080p is enough, and this is like, there are great monitors. Like all in all, like this entire kit, this entire PC, monitor, and keyboard and mouse, all in would be about $1,500. That's pretty good. And what you have is a high-end 1080p gaming PC. And we're going to test it here in just a second. Yes, AJG, that's the big point, right?
What's the,
Does it run Mario Teaches Typing? That's a...
Why would you want to go to 4K then if?
Well, I mean, the thing is that the thing that's interesting about 4K is that it's the question of television. So television is like televisions are at 4K, right? So
Right.
4K gaming is important in the living room, and that's why consoles are so are so critical. Like I enjoy playing games at 4K, but when you play something when you're 6 feet away versus I'm right here, then that's where resolution starts to make a much less difference. So 1440p will actually look better, and you can super sample the textures, and it will look way better. And then the other thing too is you're just getting a whole lot more MSAA. All those things that are huge hogs in performance that consoles don't have are things that PC gets, and you get more of it at 1440p. Now, when we get to 3090, we could look at, like I have in the other room, I have that 4K 144 hertz Asus monitor. I'm excited to try that with the 3090 and see if I can do 4K at greater than 100 FPS with ultra settings. And like things like flight sim and stuff like that, that's going to be awesome.
Is that when it'll be beneficial when it's over 100 frames per second?
Yeah, that's kind of when because that's when you can start to do competitive. Like right now you could play competitive 1440p, which is super, and then again, broadcast, all those things look a whole lot better. So I didn't hit play because I was just waiting for the multiplayer resolution pack to finish. That's why I was doing that. It wasn't that I wasn't hitting play, it was that I was trying to get it.
Both consoles supposed to have ray tracing?
Yes, both consoles have ray tracing, and both of them are by the same company. Is this better than an AMD build? I would say that this is from a gaming perspective, this is going to be cheaper than certain AMD builds. Yes, it just depends. I have a lot of AMD builds too, guys. Again, we're just showing you that Intel's not down and out, and even at the lower price point, Intel's not down and out. And then you have options to buy things like an i5-10400 and still have a really great gaming rig. Can I please win $500? If you can find places. It's not going to be here. And there you go. And if you want to win a PC, I am giving one away. There it is right there. I don't know about ARMS 3. I'm not going to know about every build. Again, we're trying to use this as like standard benchmarks to kind of go things and go from here. So we're looking at, this is Call of Duty. Let's bring up Windows G, by the way. Okay, so let's bring this up so you guys can see it.
The Xbox One X doesn't run true 4K?
The Xbox One X, most games do not run true 4K. They use what's called dynamic resolution. The resolution changes to keep the frame rate high. There are games like Halo 5, and there are games like Forza that actually keep their frame rate locked at 4K. But when you look at the difference between like Forza Horizon on PC versus Forza Horizon on Xbox, there's actually a pretty massive difference in the texture resolutions.
Okay.
Is it better than the 1000? It is. You are getting more power out of this because you're getting a KO Ultra, and the PC is but it is from a gaming standpoint. There we are right here. We're running at 104 frames per second. So we're at 123 frames right now.
Enemy soldier incoming.
115 frames. We'll check the settings here in a second. That was a good shot. I actually looked like I was pro on that one. Okay, so let me check. Let me see. Here's our settings. So right now we are at high. We're at a high, and we're running easily at 100 frames per second.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the
I missed.
skies.
123, but yeah, 106. And we could even change the resolution or the MSAA to get a little bit higher. Oh, shoot.
Hostile dropping into the area.
I shot him.
Finish now.
Those extra hits that didn't help me. We're still waiting for slots. there we go. 118 frames per second. So yeah, like I said, now we're at 120 inside. No problem. I mean, all in all, like, super impressed with how well this runs. And if you remember, specifically, when we ran the 3600X, these are very similar in terms of both the 3700X and 3600X that we were getting in terms of speed.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I'm trying to find my way up. There's people above me. There's a stairway up here somewhere. Oh, there's somebody there. Killed so many people. Oh, we're gonna have somebody come in there. So yeah, again, I feel like this does a pretty good idea in terms of showing you what performance. Oh man, I'm out of freaking health. Oh, I need to reload. Okay, there we go. That shows you. I mean, all in all, that shows you pretty well in terms of what the performance is going to be like on this game in terms of just overall. Yeah, nobody was playing. He was like, nobody's playing solo. So let's check this out real quick. We'll end with this. Let's check out Wasteland. I don't know. We know nothing about this game, so let's give it a go. This just came out today, and if you won Xbox Game Pass, this game just released, so you can check this out. I don't know. It's the 3060. We don't know about that. We'll find all of that stuff a little bit later. There's not you. So I can't answer that question about the thing. The 3D Mark score was tonight, and it was 73-12. Maiden America. And yeah, this is like, if you guys want to hear, like, there is no sound. There is no sound from this PC. It is like incredibly quiet. Okay, go to cam link real quick. There we go. And then we'll start the giveaway and check out this game real quick. Okay, here we go. Here we go, confirm. Okay, let's do this last giveaway, guys. Unless, how many do we have? What's our count at? Does anyone need to drop? We need 19 subs. I'm gonna give people, like, we could get one. What does it say? So what we got one. We could have one person drop 20, and then we would unlock the next giveaway, or we can just go. We can draw it and start it now. It's up to you guys. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna give people 2 minutes. We'll give people 2 minutes and see if somebody wants to drop 20, because then we could basically we could give away the RAM. I want to select. There's okay. There we go. Normal difficulty, friendly fire off. There we go. I'm gonna be just okay. Okay. So again, we don't know what this is. I wonder why we're not getting. Let me do this. There we go. 118. And this is a brand new game. Just came out today.
It's been a rough few years for the Desert Rangers. When the world ended, they tried to bring some order to what was left of Arizona. But then the Cochise AI woke up, and they found themselves in a fight to the death with its robot army.
2 minutes to unlock that RAM giveaway. All it takes is one person to drop that last little bit, and then we'll do that last $100 Newegg gift card.
Then The Rangers heard from a fellow calling himself the Patriarch.
my
Said he
water.
owned Colorado, but his kids were trying to steal it from him. And if the Rangers were to come and
Right
put
there?
him in their place,
Right, where?
he'd
You're
give
looking at it.
Arizona all
I
the
am?
food
Oh, I
and
am.
supplies it needed to rebuild and survive.
Oh, there we go. 10. Office official tease with 10.
10-4, Cody. Advanced
Okay, guys, we are officially 10 away.
Lake. Find it.
10 subs away from doing the RAM. Oh, he got it close. We're 9 subs. We're so close to doing this last bit.
Squabbles. They weren't really in a position to say no.
I think he wants to unlock that last giveaway, guys.
Scouts, check out the ice and lead us across.
Yes, ma'am.
So the brass sent Ranger Team November across the Rockies. Because the aid he was promising the Rangers wasn't just their best.
There we go. Fuji with
It
5.
was their last.
What does that take us to?
Major. All good. Come ahead.
4 more, guys. And Tate. There we go, Tate. There it is. Look at that. Clearing it
did
out.
it.
100 subs.
Nice.
Let's do this last giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. I can always count on you guys. See, that's the thing. Giveaway. Custom. This is for 32 gigs of RAM. Remember, subs. You get extra entries and all this stuff. Okay, starting that giveaway right now. That's awesome. There we go. Let's go. Okay, starting the giveaway right now, guys. That guy,
It's been a rough road lately.
that guy's
But
dead.
that's the thing about the Rangers. It doesn't matter how hard it gets or how many of them fall. They keep on fighting. The Rangers never stop fighting.
You hear that? Rangers never stop fighting.
I heard that. Power Rangers?
Power Rangers never stop fighting. Oh, I did the wrong command. Okay, hold on, guys. Gosh darn it, cancel. Closing the entries. Hold on, cancel. We're gonna fix that. I forgot. This is for Newegg, so we got to make sure that we do it right. We got to do Newegg. Changing the command, guys. There we go. Oop, no, not that one. Cancel. Gosh darn it. Okay, here we go.
Breathe, Roby.
Breathe, Roby. This is what we want. Okay, now it's the right command. Okay, now it's the right one. Okay, we're the Young Rangers. Okay, who do I want to be? Do I want to be this pair? I don't want to be the punk lovers. Ooh, father and daughter. Mentor and student. Tech heads. Oh, we gotta be tech heads. Dude, we're gonna be tech heads.
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 Tech heads. Who's that? Tech heads. We're tech heads, guys.
Hold 'em up, Team November. Keep it short. Buy me a minute, and I think I can get the weapons online.
Okay. Oh, wow, that's some language. This seems bad. That guy's not doing good. What is this? Shoot? I think we want to do this. Okay, I can shoot that guy. There we go. Oh, I killed him! I don't think I want to move, because that would be a lot of shooting. Reload? Defend. Okay. I'm defending. Okay, now I can shoot with this guy. Oh, he's out of range. Okay, I'm trying not to. Hold on. Let me see something here. Hold on. Let me do this. Windows G. Unpin this. I'm gonna put this over here because we can't see. And then I want to go to options and see what our options are for graphics. Oh, it's sitting at high. Okay, let's go to ultra. Texture pool, ultra, shadows all very high. Can we change anti-alias? Okay, so over here is save and close. Here we go. Okay. So let's go. I don't know what to do here. So that's semi-defense, that's summit defense. This seems okay. Now. I missed. Dang Dorsey killer. Defending. Oh, this is not. Whoa! There's a robot. That seems problematic. This looks way better with all the robots. Oh. Oh, dude. Everybody's getting really hurt.
Come on, you piece of... There's the problem. Hang in there, November. Almost got it.
I don't know what's happening. Okay, here we go. I need to kill something. That would go... Oh, there we go.
Dorsey's still breathing.
Oh, I just hypoed myself. That seemed like a good idea, Roby. Not. Oh, shoot. I should have shot that dude. There we go. Okay, let's pick our winner. Picking our winner. Congratulations to CSGO Smokes. Dude, CSGO. Oh, everybody's dying. Everybody's dying. That seems bad. Congratulations, CSGO Smokes. You are the winner of 32 gigs of RAM.
Ha! Got it. November, you have targeting control.
Okay. So let's see what we can hit there. Ooh, that looks like a good... Can I get them all? There we go. I won! I don't
Did
know
you?
what- Oh no, there's still more dudes. What we can do here? Oh, oh, that wasn't good. I'm gonna get myself killed. Oh, snap. There we go. Come on, let's kill this thing. Oh, you missed, you moron. Lady's terrible. There we go. Boom. And we won the game. So this is basically 1080p Ultra. Brand new game. I mean, obviously not the most demanding game, but brand new game sitting at 1080p Ultra. Look at that. GPU at 55, CPU at 29, easily running this game. So, yeah, I mean, this gives you a good idea. There you go. You got to see a couple games. So, like I said, where did we basically end up? Again, we saw very similar performance to the 3700X with the exact same CPU. I mean, exact same GPU. Just slightly less. We saw Call of Duty, 100 frames per second, easily, with room to go from high to medium to whatever it was, if you really wanted to, at 1080p, if you wanted to play competitively. And at the same time, it's all for $1,000, which this is $1,000, and that you could be $1,500 with a 144 hertz monitor, keyboard, mouse, and thing. So again, it's just giving you options. Tomorrow, we're building an AMD build. We're building a 3900X, a 3950X build tomorrow. So again, we always want to give options. I want to show you lots of different things, but from a gaming and streaming standpoint, this is a great option for a PC at that price. So That's kind of it for the show. I mean, we showed you. I mean, like today, we basically showed you. Full build. We showed you. How it would perform. We showed you. What the benchmarks and all those other things would be. I want to give you guys a couple minutes just to ask any questions. It's 10 o'clock, so we need to kind of wrap it up. But I just want to make sure that you guys are good, and if there's anything that you want to know in the short term, let's give you a chance to ask that stuff now.
What's the answer to the universe?
The answer to the universe is, what is it, 42 or something like that? I forgot what it was. I forgot what the answer was. Okay,
satisfactory.
This is satisfactory. Okay, we're just turning off the monitor now. We're gonna get this out of the way so you guys can see, so I can see you. But yeah, other thing too, definitely check out this monitor. If you're looking for a good monitor, the other one was we're looking at the G27-QF from Gigabyte, which I've also been using that monitor. It doesn't have speakers, which is the thing that kind of bums me out about the Gigabyte one, but very impressed with that monitor.
Someone asked, how do you think next gen AMD will compete with Intel?
I don't know. Again, I do know that what we have is we'll have a lot of folks, we'll have a lot of developers who will now be knee-deep in next-gen AMD, just given that next-gen AMD will be on all the next-gen platforms, which I think is going to be cool. But in terms of what that means from, like in terms of performance and stuff, it's their first time at hardware ray tracing, so it'll be interesting. What would you give if you got past 100 subs? If we got 100, the next one is 150, and we give away 2060 KO, but we've already done the giveaway, so you'll have to come back for tomorrow for the next tier to give away. And Trey seems really sleepy, so he's tired. How do you download RAM? You don't.
Forever.
And guys, okay, so as a big thank you, I do want to give a shout out to my mods, my tech specialists, and all of the people who hang out. We had almost 2,000 people at one point in time during the show, which is crazy. And my mods and tech specialists do an amazing job of making sure that this show continues to run and continues to do well. So thank you for that, guys. Big crowd tonight. Plan for tomorrow's build is pretty epic. It's an all Aorus build. So Aorus 2080 Ti, 3950X, it's Corsair Dominator RAM. It's a high-end build, all in the Fantex P500A. So a much more no ASRock, a much more high-end build tomorrow if you're looking for a high-end build. Man, super impressed with this build. And it came out. It's so quiet. And it's so clean. I really love how this build came out. So, super impressed with this.
Quiet. I'm impressed with that case.
Okay, guys. So, yeah, I think everybody knows what's going on. I hope you guys had a great time. We are back tomorrow. How was the birthday weekend with your kid? Did he like the PC? Birthday weekend was, we were at a water park is what the plan was. So, we were at a water park. He hasn't gotten everything yet. His room makeover, his actual birthday isn't until August 31st. So, yeah. How many tag data was needed to won a Minecraft? Okay. Can it run Persona 4 Golden? Yes, this could run Persona 4 Golden. Anyway, guys, thank you for the stream. I want you guys to have a great night. We're gonna let Trey go to sleep, and we will see you guys tomorrow starting at 6:30 p.m. Bye, guys.